It's okay. I know y'all want to talk about these Epstein files. I know y'all want to talk about these Epstein files, maybe Diddy. But let's be very clear. Whatever happens to these men or any of the suspected, alleged perpetrators amongst them are not going to change the cost of eggs, gas, rent, interest rates, or stop them from reducing people from having subsidized living, affordable housing. None of that. What I'm saying is, we could talk about it, Epstein, Diddy, but whatever they ate ain't gonna make us shit. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I know. I know. That's no way to start an after dark show. So I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna bring in my day one crew, and I will be right back. Hey, welcome to In Your Ear Radio. I am your host, Latoya. So very happy to be with you on this fine, hot summer day here in Las Vegas. I hope y'all are doing well. I think the temperature's pretty cool. But y'all, I'm so excited that we finally get to do this After Dark show. Y'all know it's nothing better that I love than to be with my day one crew. And of course, you. So I hope y'all got y'all drink. I got my drink and your two-step and your drink word. And y'all ready to have some fun and have, chat and talk about some things. And, let's get into it. So let me go ahead and bring in my day one crew. And we'll start with ladies first. Let me bring in Miss Trish. Woo, woo. Hey there.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Excelente.
Excelente.
Yeah.
Muy bueno.
Muy
Good.
bien.
Who's actually with me today? You ready to get into it?
I am. I'm
Right.
interested. I hope the audience is pretty interactive because I want
Yeah.
to kind of
Yeah.
see, what they
I tell
think
them
as
that
well.
we need them to be interactive.com.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So let's bring in the rest. Let me see. We got first caller waiting to hop on. So let me get him in here.
Bye.
What up, first caller?
Hey, what's to y'all?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
I'm doing good. Looking like a baby Ice Cube. Do people tell you that a lot?
Yeah, all the time, especially when I'm from. Yeah, people that sometimes they stare at me and be like, hey, you know what you look like? Let me guess.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I know that's one of your favorite rappers too, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's like the higher learning Ice Cube.
Yeah.
That movie. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Oh man, Johnson.
And, fun fact. I auditioned for that show at the Compton Road too.
Okay. For what?
For that show at the Compton Road.
Did you?
Yeah.
Very good. That was a fun fact.
Headshots, video, I had to act out like a scene and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Wow.
All that good stuff. Yeah.
That's what's
That's
up.
awesome.
Okay. Yay. All right. Let's bring in our other day one crew. We got Mr. G to the B in the building. Woo. Hey there. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's happening?
What's good? What's to you?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm feeling good.
That's right.
What's going on with y'all?
I can't complain. I didn't fill my cup. Got me some joy last night, so I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Went to go see my guy Nas.
That's what's up.
On the strip at the Wynn. He did his stuff thizzle as he always does. And he got some new fans. I rode with my cousins. You know, they know, of course, they know who he is, but they was asking me questions. I thought they knew. They didn't know that he was married and divorced. They didn't know how many kids he had. They didn't know that his ex-wife was remarried. They didn't know about the first baby mama. I let her, some of the songs that he was rapping, I was letting them know this is a scene in Belly, when he talking about the kids.
Yeah.
smoking, and I have to break it down to them. You don't have to.
Right.
Yeah. So I had a great night.
Give us some hip hop history.
Yeah. Boiled over into the day. All right.
Yeah. Hey, I was backstage, but I heard that fun fact about the Straight Outta Compton audition, man. Hey, salute to that, whether you got it or not, man. I salute you, man. That's dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got to keep trying. I need to see you on screen so I can be like, yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Right.
No, I was one and done. That was it right there. Now,
that
was it.
That's the only role you wanted, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You say you only going to ask him once, huh?
Yeah, I'm not even to the business of acting and none of that stuff. I just did it because I get the people always asking, hey, you Ice Cube. I'm like, fuck it.
Right.
I'm trying to turn it down out of it.
Right.
Wow. Okay, that was a Black History fact. All right. Okay, what y'all drinking?
Hell yeah. Oh, this well, I got a shot. I hope we can start off with a shot, but
shot. Okay, I'm gonna have to
get Hennessy and grape juice.
Okay.
Doing a little light today, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for my bartender to bring my drink. I don't know what happened, but I'm finishing up an old fashioned. But he's supposed to bring me a whiskey sour.
That's been
you gotta show the tip. You gotta show the tip money first.
This is drink now, pay later.
Oh, that's a good one. Drink now, pay later. Lord, story of my life. What you sipping on over there, first caller?
Some Henny and pineapple juice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I should have been able to guess that anyway. We already know it's gonna be Henny. Period.
Okay, you know it.
So what I got? I got the passion Ciroc. It's a little cranberry, a little squeeze of lemon juice. Tasting pretty good. I can't complain.
You mean to tell me Ciroc ain't been canceled yet?
I mean, I stopped for a minute. I didn't cancel because of the whole Diddy thing. He's not even affiliated with it anymore. That's why I started. But I stopped because I was spending a lot of money. And so I found something that I liked a little, just a little, didn't have all the flavors.
Yeah.
But, you got more bang for your buck. But every once in a while, I like to treat myself. You know what I'm saying? Something. Anyways, shout out to Miss Genuinely Poison in the chat, YouTube chat, who joined us first in the chat. Go ahead. I appreciate y'all. And y'all, we gonna get into it. Y'all look like y'all need to wake up or something. I don't know what's going on over here.
What's the drink word? We can start it off with a shot.
Okay. What's the drink word? Anybody got any ideas for a drink word?
Real man.
How was the week? Let me think.
Yeah.
Drink word. Okay, one is relationship, women. What y'all got?
Give me those.
It's hot outside.
Okay, hot is a very good one. I appreciate that. Okay, so we'll figure something out. Okay, hot. I like hot though.
Somebody put something in the chat.
Yeah, somebody let us know. We know y'all watching live, and I appreciate y'all on YouTube and Facebook for hanging out with us. It's always a pleasure. Listen, we got a lot to catch up on. There's so much happening. If y'all don't know, if y'all not familiar, hey, cheers. You got your drink now? If y'all not familiar,
leave that.
Yeah. After dark, we let our hair down and we talk about some things that matter and we talk about some things that don't. A little bit different from my morning or afternoon, I should say, Saturdays, where, your girl is a little bit more serious, drilling into current affairs and social justice and all things that matter to us. And, I had a little levity to it, but, we need to let our hair down sometimes and just enjoy each other's company and talk about some things that don't cause us so much grief and stress, right? So that's what we do on In Your Ear Radio After Dark, for those who may not know. I do want to make a correction. I think I said last time I was live, I was talking about 2026 being the knowledge. I don't know what I called it. I was speaking mathematics. And when you add up the years, like I say, about 2020, this year, what are we in 2025? So if you add those numbers up, 2025 equals 9 in mathematics, it means it's born. So whatever happened last year was build or destroy, and now it's come to birth. And I don't think it's a coincidence when I use mathematics and equate it to what our current time. It's all relative. And so I forgot what I said. I think I said it was I don't know what I said, but 2026 in mathematics is equals what did I do? 10. So that is knowledge cipher. So 1 is knowledge and 0 is cipher. Cipher is complete. So that's what we're moving into. We're going to be acknowledging knowledge in our cipher, doing the knowledge in 2026. So I think that's something to marinate on because we're moving swiftly into 2026, y'all. We already past 6 months. I mean, a whole lot has happened. It feel like 3 years. Anybody disagree?
I wish it was 4 years already up.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be nice. I could appreciate that a whole lot. I would really, really appreciate that. But yeah, so we rolled out this this conversation we wanted to have about relationships. I want to get into that too. Before I get into that, I just want to ask y'all, what have y'all been up to? What y'all do? Today's just Saturday. Y'all didn't turn up. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all already know what my weekend was like so far.
I went and did some side work, some little light plumbing.
Okay. Yeah, y'all been working. All right.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we're going to have to get our shots in.
The grind don't stop.
You already know it's going to be lit in a minute.
Okay.
You need a drink word.
Shot over there.
What's that?
So we're going to make the drink word hot. That's what we're going to make the drink word. So let's go ahead and add that to the
cool.
To the conversation.
I started my day off at the gym today.
Okay.
This is my first. I pay for the whole year. This is my first year.
So that's how you have a gym. I've never had a gym membership. I've never had a gym membership.
And then worse than having one and not using it, giving the people that free money.
Right.
Tell me you judge it without telling me.
Hey, what you showed up though? You showed up though.
Right.
Well, that's a good start. I know, Miss Trish. I know that before when you were doing your thug thizzle, you was making me feel bad, you know, because you was committed and you know. So I know you can do it. You'll get back to wherever you're trying to get to, whatever your goal is. I'm sure that you can do it because you've done it before.
Well, thank you.
See, you know what? I definitely, you know, I ain't never no judgment. You know, I appreciate you showing up and going to do your thing. Cause look, I got a home gym and it ain't nothing but a clothes rack. So, you know, I can't throw stones at nobody. I live in a glass house.
Yeah. You live in a glass house.
For sure. I got stained glass windows though.
Jeez. You know, yeah, it's a constant battle. It's a yo-yo when it comes to the gym. As we get older, it's just a struggle, just trying to maintain. And we got life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Unless you in love with working out, if that's something that really drives you, if you feel like it's work, it's gonna be hard to actually get involved and just get in there and stay committed. But you know, I always have this self-talk with myself when it comes to exercising and just eating healthy. Like if you love yourself, why wouldn't this be the easiest thing to do? Because you know you're gonna get the results. But for me, I like gratification. So if I work out for an hour and tomorrow my waist ain't snatched and I ain't lost 10, 15 pounds, I'm gonna get depressed. I'm like, this ain't working.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if work out like that.
It don't.
No.
It don't.
But see, I learned, like, for me, the hardest part is doing the stuff right before the gym. You know what I mean? Watching what you eat, watching how you live your lifestyle, all that good stuff. I'm the type of motherfucker, I take a lunch and end up in somebody's drive-through.
Drive-through, fast food or liquor store? Which one?
Man, sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow. I will admit, I was after the gym. I was sitting by the pool, drinking a beer.
Yeah. You gotta reward yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta eat for effort, man. And you worked that off early.
But I did drink a lot of water before that.
You did. Okay, that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you pre-worked off that beer. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, let's start off with a shot.
Okay.
It's hot.
Shot.
Yeah.
All right. Let me.
Then we get to our mix. Then we get to our mixed drink. But let's do a shot.
Let me call my bartender. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, I need a shot.
Look,
this is gonna make us want to take a shot. The question I want to ask you.
Hey, straight out the bottle. We can do that too. I'm gonna do one with you. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, it's about to get gangster up in here. That's what I'm talking about.
Bartender.
After dark.
Can you bring me a shot, please? A shot of what you just bought me. Thank you. Okay, bye. All right, my bartender's on the way.
That's service with a smile right there.
I'm telling you.
Listen, the pay is amazing.
Yeah. And see, look, that's why I'm glad we're having this discussion, because I think that's admirable, though. You know what I mean? I think that's admirable for the man to be able to be of service to his wife or to his woman, to a significant other, and vice versa. You know what I mean? I don't look down on them same way I wouldn't look down on a woman that serves me in whatever capacity. You know what I mean? Not saying waiting hand and foot or whatever. I'm just saying that's admirable. Some people will look at that like, man, I ain't finna fix no drink for no, you know what I mean? So yeah, I salute that.
Speaking of service, I just got my shot glass.
Wow, here we go. So you saying I could put the bottle back?
But
she gonna be looking for her payment later too.
Yeah.
You know what? I drink enough of this. Hey.
So what are we taking a shot to? What is this shot for?
Hey, we woke up. We made it to another day. We on this after dark. Finna get it cracking like eggshells on Easter.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Eggshells on Easter. Woo.
I love it. Live it.
Okay. Let me see. I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm still waiting on my shot, so I don't know what you want to do. You want to wait for my shot?
We got to get that tip money ready.
Okay.
You ain't show no tip money.
You know what? I gave all my tip money away to the kids today. I went to they were having some something, just booths. Kids, most of the stuff they were handcrafted. There was some young authors there under 10. They, just making stuff. And so I went there to support them. And, it's hard. I could walk past grown folks' booths, but it's hard to walk past little kids' booths because I need their self-esteem to stay up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how much is this? What is it? I don't need most of the stuff that I picked up. I grabbed some books. But the little things we used to make with the string, the yarn back in the day in junior high, they had all them little braces. They was like $100. Look, I'm exaggerating, but they was expensive. But it was like, they so cute. It's like, y'all took the time to do this. So yeah, they got my money. So I don't got I say all of that to say I don't got no tip money. I can sell you. So my drink is coming, and while we waiting for that drink, I want to ask y'all a question. I think this is a pretty deep question, but I just want to get what your take is on it, because we're going to talk about that when we get into more on this relationship, right? Because I want to talk about alpha male, beta, alpha female. I want to talk about the blue pill, the red pill. I want to talk about male roles, women roles. I want to talk about, what do men, why do women consider soft, and where's the line, and a lot of things, that we, when it comes to relationships, like we want to talk about that. But all of this is relative. And in this question, it's just about life as a whole. And so my question is, if you realize that your whole life was just one big dream, would you choose to wake up or keep dreaming?
Damn.
Dang. For me, I'm gonna keep dreaming because I don't know what the reality would be.
Right.
I'm gonna stay dreaming because I know how to handle. I know how to navigate this dream thus far. You wake up. Ain't no telling where you can wake up at. I'm good.
Yeah, I gotta ride with that, man. Because you never know.
Yeah.
And we've been through some extremes already in a dream. So,
right.
Whew, you don't know if you could weather the storm in reality, because I gotta ride with that, man. I agree with that.
I don't know. I'm adventurous. I'm not saying that I don't like my life or whatever right now, but I'm always open to like figuring something new out.
So you would gamble.
I mean, what's to say that everything, all the good, right, in the dream is the reality. You ain't think about something like that. Like none of the bad gets to come in the reality. The reality is just all the good from the dream. The dream has both good and bad, But reality is just the good.
Now, on the flip side, what if all the bad was your reality and all the good?
Shit.
You know,
right.
My chances of staying asleep.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just stay in a dream. Fuck it.
I mean, that's risky though, ain't that? Because my first thought is, am I waking up from leaving the people that I love? And am I also waking up into joining some people that I love?
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to think about that, like, which one would I do? Would I like sure shots, like safe spaces? I know what this is. And like I said, I wouldn't want to leave the people that I love, but it's enticing to me, you know, waking up. Because that's, you know, right now, that's what we dealing with. People mad because we woke. You know, if we stay dreaming, you know, we can keep living in a facade and some illusions, but it feels so real, don't it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely real. Yeah, I'd rather stay in a dream state though. Yeah. Yeah, because at least you get to dream big. You know, you can fantasize as big as you want to. So yeah, you don't know what's on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you don't know what. Forget that.
Yeah, I'm good.
And then weighing the good and the bad, then that means all that you're dreaming, you're manifesting.
Yeah.
So once you understand that it is a dream and it's a manifestation of your thoughts, perhaps. Thank you. My shot is here. I told my bartender I got them when I get my check. All the kids got my money.
Yeah.
He want his pesos.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's something to think about. But again, if you are in a dream and now you're conscious of the fact that you are dreaming and you choose to stay in a dream, another realization is that, in fact, you have manifested this, good and bad. So it might be a good deal. You might be able to switch some stuff up and bring things back or take some stuff away.
You know what that just made me think about? Remember the movie Avatar?
Yeah.
Where the guy was in a wheelchair. He could not walk.
Right.
But in his dream, he was walking, flying, running,
he's a
doing
superhero.
all the things. Yes. And then when he woke up, he's a fucking paraplegic. You know what I mean? He couldn't. He's in a wheelchair.
Right.
So
yeah.
That's what it just made me think about.
It was all a dream.
Okay. Magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got a card game too that kind of goes along with what we just did right there. I just want y'all to know. So we're gonna get into that too. Shout out to C Burns. She said, "Yikes! I wouldn't know what I'm waking up to." Yeah. I definitely understand that. So yeah, it's a gamble, but I wonder what the majority of people think. Would they stay in the dream or would they wake up from the dream? I'm sure curious to know. So let us know in the chat, y'all. Shout out to Sherry. Hey sis. Okay, she said she just went on the Diamond Jack boat today. That's out in Detroit, y'all. So that's on the river. If that's where she's at, it's like it's literally less than a mile, I think, maybe a couple of miles, is Canada. So they're right there in between water. Detroit is separated from water, and the other side is Canada. So it's dope over there. Okay, so they have those here in Lake Las Vegas too, y'all. Get on the yacht and cruise the lake.
Is it easy to work like in Canada and live in Detroit, or vice versa?
Live
in Detroit and work in Canada.
Question. As I'm sure you have
what province? What province? Because I'm really actively looking into getting the plug.
Oh yeah. We trying to build an underground railroad around
crazy. Yeah. Now they talk about indicting President Obama. I can't do it. Now that they gonna get us in the streets for that.
Yeah.
If they arrest
him. We're about to get into the shot. Sherry also said that she had a dream last night and she was just sitting up there wondering if she can go back to that dream. It felt so real. I love those dreams. Matter of fact, I woke up, my mom was talking. Whenever I dream about my mom, our conversations are never like she's not here. So I'm treating her regular. You know how when somebody gone, it's like extra, you want to put extra on whatever love you had, but it was just our regular conversation. Like people was interrupting, and I was like, "Hold on, Mom," and I put the phone to the side. And I'm answering their questions, but in my mind, if I knew this was my opportunity, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't put my phone down. From hold on, because time is of the essence. Because you
Yeah.
wake up from them
Yeah.
dreams and yeah,
I've had those too, where you want to go back to sleep, and then you go back
Yeah.
to sleep, and you're like, "Damn."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's dope. Okay, so let's get into this shot because we need this shot, and the drink word
So
is hot,
it's hot, hot than a
and we're
bug.
toasting to
Dream big.
dream big.
Dream big. Mm.
Dream big.
Gotcha.
The
Ooh
question is still on the
wee.
table. But relationships is a big deal, y'all. Relationships are a big deal. And the more time I spend around women, I see so many different perspectives on what relationships are. And then the more time I spend around men, you don't really get to hear their perspective. It's just, I think it's just, as long as that person is acting right, they good. Us is a lot of elements. It's layers to a relationship. It's not just being in a
Yeah.
relationship. It's everything that entails. But long as is the lady is acting right, that's my consensus talking to men. They don't get into the details.
What's
Be
acting
like,
right?
nice. Oh, somebody got a song called "Act Right." Who was it? Oh, that's yeah.
Act right.
I can't no
Act
more.
right.
But
Think
but
about
what's
it.
Yeah.
acting
Y'all know
right?
who I'm talking about. He has some hits. They still hits. I can't hate on his hits.
Um, for me, if I'm gonna use that term, as long as she acting right,
Yeah,
um, I think it's just respect my peace of mind, my privacy. And when I say privacy, I'm not saying I'm hiding anything, but just um, it's hard for me to trust somebody that don't trust me. You know what I mean? So if
Hmm.
um, if I feel free, then of course that person will have all the freedom in the world, and vice versa. I guess it's just a level of comfort
yeah.
and support. But just the drama, the arguing, that's not acting right. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It don't have to be no sir, yes sir, not ever that. I'm just saying I'm a real chill person, so yeah, that's what I expect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. First
Yeah,
caller.
And
Acting right. What's acting
look,
right?
I don't even like the term acting right because for me, it's in a game. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't subscribe
yeah,
to the term acting right. I prefer them to be. I prefer her to be a genuine person. Be honest to who you are. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
yeah,
and hopefully your lifestyle is conducive to mine. You know what I mean? I think when we have some sort of chemistry and our lifestyles is conducive with one another, I mean everything else fall in line.
Hmm. Okay.
and I
Yeah,
like how you worded that too. You know what I mean? Like just be who you are.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because acting, trying to put on a
yeah.
front for me, you're gonna fail both of us.
Right, right,
You know what
right.
I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't need that. I need to know who I'm dealing with. I need to know who in the car with me, for real, because
Right.
anything can happen. So I need to know who in the car with me, and you gotta make sure because I'm gonna let you know who you in the car with
Right. Yeah,
before
yeah.
we even get in the car. This is just what it is, and just believe in me. You know what I mean? Same way I'm believing you because you wouldn't even be in the passenger seat or in the driver's seat
Right.
if I
Yeah.
ain't believe in you. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
That's
For
why
real.
Okay.
I'm Uber. I feel you.
I like
That's
that.
yeah. I don't like that. I don't like Ubers either.
Lyft, Uber.
Gotta put that out there. Yeah.
I
Cool.
feel you.
Okay. Well, thank you for that perspective. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Now,
And just add to that. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
as women, how do y'all feel about the term of men saying, "Oh, she need to act right," or "She ain't acting right"?
I
Right.
think I ain't one of your goddamn kids, and I don't need to act any type of way.
You
And I
can't.
don't act. You don't see no awards in here, mother.
Yeah.
I mean, that piss
Yeah.
it strikes a chord with me. Like, who the fuck do you think you? I'm not
Right.
one of them kids that came out to the nutsack. It ain't me. So I feel like I am, I'm your partner. So there's no acting right,
Yeah.
for the partner. We just kind of need to talk and, maybe have a meeting of the minds and maybe change some strategies and different things like that. There's no acting.
Right.
Because if you think about it, if you were in a partnership with a man, right, like in a business, and they weren't necessarily doing things that you felt like they should be doing, or maybe they should be doing something different, you're not going to go to them and say, you need to act right. You're going to go to them and say, hey, let's talk about this, because there's been some situations where I think, we could have handled things differently. You go to them like that. And I think that's the same thing with a relationship. You go and you guys talk about it. It ain't you need to act right. Who you talking to?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Burns is in the chat. She said she was listening to a podcast the other day, and the men were saying that they don't feel respected by women who didn't choose someone they can look up to.
Well, then be someone they could look up to. I mean, I don't understand that. They're saying they don't feel respected because they're not somebody that she can look up to.
I think that's the way that's said. Yeah.
And I wouldn't feel respected.
So they need to make the changes.
I don't know. I think what I'm hearing. My spidey senses is saying daddy's girl. Because usually if a girl is looking up to you, you have those qualities of another man she's looked up to, because she's finding that from somewhere, right? That she admires.
Gotcha.
I don't know. That's just.
Gotcha.
But I don't see it as a bad thing. Maybe the words are a little abrasive. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing to feel like you can look up to your man. Like, would you want to look down at him?
Right.
Some women do though. Some women do, because like you said, you have these conversations, and it's mostly women that you had these conversations with. And for me, I hear, I get different ideas, and or people share their perspective or share their experiences from, and these are from men, people that I know, and they may be in marriages, or going from baby mama or girlfriend or whatever the situation may be, and it seems like whatever it is, it's like it's a different type of aggression. It's a different type of response. Like people moving different. The vibe is different. The energy is different. And so when people bring it to me, and for me, it's foreign, but I can see it. I can see it. I'm like, damn, that is kind of crazy. It's like it's been a shift. So it's an interesting conversation, and for me, my patience is like as thin as a zigzag. So I don't know how much I would be able to tolerate.
How's your patience set up? I need this metaphor.
What's that?
How's your patience set up?
Oh yeah, my patience, my patience is super thin. It's like Bible paper. It's I don't have that type of patience to deal with. It's a difference between for me as a man, right? To have a challenge, or to be challenged as in a confrontation. That's a huge difference. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to be in a situation where I got to try to figure it out, because once I figure it out, then the game over. I'm gonna move on to the next. I would prefer to be in a situation where I have a desire to learn, and it's not set up as a game. It's an exchange it's a mutual, let's learn. You know what I mean? But to be in a situation where you feel like you're up against the wall, you got to fight your way out of every conversation and every decision. And no, that's a confrontational challenge.
Yeah.
And that's not appealing to me.
And see, and for me, I don't know if I'm understanding the comment correctly, but I don't need my woman to look up to me neither. I feel like the way it's worded,
Right.
It goes for manipulation. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't respect her, but she don't look up to me. You know what I mean? I think what I do expect is for her to be inspired by some of the things I do, and you know what I mean. I prefer to be inspired opposed to look up to your daddy. You know what I mean? Like Ms. Wade said earlier. You know what I mean? Look up to him. But now us being partners, you could be inspired by my hustle, be inspired by my willingness to pursue education, or and be inspired. But I don't need you to look up to me.
Yeah.
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 I think it's both one and the same. Actually, I don't know. Because if you admire somebody, you are looking up to them, and I don't look at it in the sense like you trying to be them, but you look to them to grow. You look to them to add to your understanding of life, your life experiences in a positive way. You look to them for answers you may not know. And that's kind of, I don't know, looking up. But I get what you're saying, that you don't want them to be idolizing that person.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You still have equal playing. Yeah.
Cause I think that's even parallel to like the whole submissive thing, you know. So if they saying
See how I
they
asked when
don't
that
want
word is said? Where are my pearls? I hate that word.
to submissive,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I mean, because I mean, look at the way it was worded. You know, it was worded in a time where, like, maybe a couple verses later, that they're addressing slavery and all of that too. So you know, it's used to be weaponized. It's used as a weapon, but I don't look at it like an act of service is submission. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me to give a compliment, that's an act of service, and it don't take nothing away from me. For me, it makes me feel better to have the confidence to compliment somebody, and for me to do something for someone, whether I'm rubbing her feet or go pump her gas or whatever the situation may be. I don't look at that as me being submissive. I just look at it like, man,
I like that
I'm
word.
looking at, huh?
I said I don't like that word. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
feel you, but I'm using it, and I want that type of reaction out of you because we want to have an organic conversation,
Yeah.
and we're gonna shoot some more shots, and I want to get a natural reaction out of you because I think it's a conversation that needs to be had. Y'all
It's
some strong women. It's hot, yeah. Y'all some strong women, and a lot of this because I've had conversations over the years with other women who I perceive to be strong women or strong-minded women. Some say stubborn or whatever. So I think it's an interesting conversation, and I just want it to be as organic as possible. I'm glad you brought it up. So hell yeah, I want y'all to just
well, I
put it
was
out there,
inspired.
however y'all feel, huh?
I was
You was
inspired. I was inspired
inspired by what?
by you asking the question.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
but
bring
I'm glad that you're triggered by when I'm
oh
glad you're triggered when I say
you know how you get into them little chats with people, you some stranger want to argue with you, and they say something, so you got to get your intelligent thoughts out to them. And we were going back and forth, and I was like, if I don't like the word submissive, and I'm not having a conversation if that's the word that's going to be used, and I got another
Yeah.
reply, and I ended it. That was it. It was ghost. It was crickets because I don't like that word. I think people get too involved in that word and not the relationship. Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about submissive? Like, submit to what?
And
I'm
what's
just
Okay, so
being
uh,
you.
go,
You asking
go
me
ahead
to.
first, caller, because I have something I want to say too. I want to listen, hear what you got to
I'm
say,
just
bro.
curious to see what's the wrong
I'm
with
just. I just feel like I'm giving up something in order to, make the piece of the puzzle fit, and that's not how I roll. I come in 100% me.
yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, I think we all do. Some of us call it compromise. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
in a relationship, we give up a little bit for that, or we give and take thing. I was just curious about the word submissive, why it's so triggering.
Um, it's not triggering to me, submissive.
Mhm.
Um, I think that as long as both people are submissive to each other, then it's a great thing, honestly.
This
So
shit
she
just
said
got
she
hot in this
admired,
motherfucker.
Man,
I got
yeah.
some singles for the cuss jar too. They
Oh, hold on.
downstairs, but I got them
I
though.
got this too. I got it. I'm ready for you. Look, I got it out. Every time I think about it, I want to give the history of this jar because I think about the fact that Trisha is a great addition to in your ear radio. Like I cuss, and look, how we gonna work this
Yeah.
out? And she literally made this. She made her own swear. This was her. She knew she
Oh,
was.
for real?
So she made this swear jar,
Yeah.
brought it to the station, and when
Yeah.
she fill this sucker up, it's $5 for the N word first caller. Yeah, you did. You're doing good so far. I'm so proud of you. But I know
it's early.
he's
It's
gotta throw
early.
some
It's early.
in it.
It is early.
Yeah, it's early. I know he's gonna
It's
be
only
better.
drink number one.
It's only first
I'm here.
quarter.
I'm here
Yeah.
for it. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I'll be up for the fight.
Yeah.
Submissive. Anybody else hate that word? Trish says she good with it.
I
Are you a
don't.
submissive
It
woman?
doesn't trigger me as long as both people are submissive to each other. It's a great thing. Am
Yeah.
I submissive? I can be. I can be. Yeah. If I am being treated where I feel safe being submissive, then yeah, I am. But if I'm being treated where it's like, not appreciated and it's being taken advantage of and bring me this,
Right.
bring me that, there's no thank you, there's no oh honey, there's no reciprocation. Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And
No.
I like the way you worded that. You know, I wanted to add this too. So I remember a woman telling me that she don't feel like wait, no. She says she couldn't be with somebody that can't keep her in check. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. It must be hell for the cats you deal with. Like, who needs to be kept in check? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that puts things in perspective, like what my partners be telling me of their experiences, and I'm like, damn, that's what y'all deal with? Like you literally have to keep your foot on the neck, or that's it's different. It's
Wait,
really different.
she like that?
She's like that. She's like that. Super confrontational. And in her mind, if the man it can't overpower her, like you said, you have to feel safe. But in her mind, the idea of safe is the real obnoxious, boisterous. He got to be the loudest in the room, and he needs somebody to sing his praises every day. Like he has this huge, enormous ego, right?
Got you.
And
It's a
for her, that's a
but
for her that's the signification that oh yeah, I'm safe because he's in control. You see what I'm
But
saying?
he probably has a lot of characteristics that her dad had. Maybe she's used to that.
Maybe so, but I was just like, she crazy than
To me, that sounds like a
that's what she
setup
used
as a
to.
man.
it sounds like a setup, right? He gonna
Nowadays,
she can't feel safe because he gonna get knocked off by the end of the night.
right.
I got two questions before I lose my train of thought, and I want to answer
Okay,
one question in the chat. So I want to get
okay.
Trish's definition of what submitting is, and then yeah, say your ending again, GB. What was your ending? Because I had something I wanted to add to it.
Oh, just now
Yeah,
about being the loudest in the room and all of that.
the aggression, a woman that
Oh,
likes that, like that's crazy.
yeah, yeah,
I've seen that, so I want to go back to that.
yeah.
But Amari, I had posted that women want a good man, and it was just adding to when GB was talking. So we didn't ask the question specifically. We're still just talking about how to, I guess, make a relationship work. You know what I'm saying? If everybody acting right, or do you need somebody to act right? So that's where we were at. But she also said, I think women want a good man. She said, I feel that that's a trick question. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I asked
Explain,
her,
please. Like,
yeah,
how's that a trick question?
Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna get into that. But yeah, so Trish, what does submissive mean?
I mean, to me, I believe that submissive is you cater to your partner's needs. I mean, you know what your partner needs, you know what they want, you know when they get home, they like, the things that they like, when they wake up, the things that they like. I mean,
Mhm.
you know the person. So to cater to that person and give them the things that they need or want, I'll say want, give them the things that they want. Um to make their life better and smoother, right? And then if they're also doing the same for you, they know when you wake up you like coffee. Okay, this person, they're bringing me coffee. They know that I've had a long day, I've been on my feet all day, they're gonna rub my feet. I mean, it's submissive. It's just giving you what you want or need,
Yeah,
but it goes both ways. Like for me, it has to go both ways. There's no
yeah,
way in the world I'm gonna just do it and 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 not get anything in return.
right.
There's zero
Reciprocity.
chance of that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'm
I think
reading
it's
the
just
definition.
To me, it just sounds like a good woman.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
agree with that.
yes, sir.
And a good man. What
Yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
definition?
and I agree with that for sure.
That's so sweet. So I'm looking in a dictionary. Submissive
That's so sweet.
adjective.
Okay.
Ready to conform to the authority or will of others, meekly obedient or passive.
It's
Okay.
only one. It's only one. No number two, three, four.
The noun, okay, a person who takes the submissive role in what is this? This might be a Pornhub dictionary. In any BDSM sexual activity, that's what it says. So it says a
Right.
noun. How can that even be? Activities and noun don't go together. That's activities is a verb. That's movement, right? Anyway,
Right.
Now, a person who takes a submissive role in BDSM sexual activities. Now I got to Google BDSM, and it's not good to just Google stuff that you don't know, because then you start getting trends, videos.
Right.
You got to go to a real dictionary nowadays, because it's anything.
Yeah, please go to a real dictionary.
Can I offer this though? Can I offer this? Like, okay, Miss Trish gave us her definition of what being submissive or what submission is.
Yeah.
And of course, it has nothing to do with like submitting on a wrestling mat, right? And it has nothing to do with that bullshit authority compliance. No. We're talking about in the relationship setting. And so I would offer to the conversation, can we use it as if we use the terms that we use for endearment, right? Like, okay, you might say it mean this, but I say if it means this to me, you know what I mean? Like, can we use it like that? Because if we just look at what Webster got to say, I don't even know who Webster is. So we just look at whatever they put in the dictionary and run with it and say it means this, and that's the end all be all. Then of course we're gonna be triggered by certain words because of the way somebody else made us feel about it, you know?
Right. I think like when we talk about being submissive, I think understanding his or her role, you know what I mean? Understanding his or her role in your relationship and being able to, I don't want to say conform, but to
adjust.
Adjust, perfect. Adjust to their particular role. Like Ms. Trish was saying, like, if you know this motherfucker work hard every day, he just got out of the sun, it's 120 degrees outside, why not have him some dinner made, some ice water in his booth, by the door, and bath water running? There's nothing wrong with that. And vice versa, if she's out here busting her ass, this, that, and the other, and she prefers certain things, why not being able to adjust and provide those things she needs according to her role in your relationship? There's nothing wrong with that.
100%.
Understanding one another's role.
Yeah.
And
what's the opposite of being submissive? And is that a bad? I mean, yeah. What's the opposite of being submissive, and is that a bad thing? Not being
rebellious. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, like when Ms. Trish said, if it's not reciprocated, that's the opposite right there, right? If I text right now, hey, bring me another drink up here, get it quick, fast, in a hurry, right? It might be some saliva in there or some antifreeze, something.
Anybody who's serving my food, I might not like. I might be names in my head,
right?
But while you're preparing that, I'm gonna let you have the upper hand at this moment.
Yeah, that's
safe food.
I think it's the actual opposite though. Submissive is an act of service. It's actual a self-sacrifice, right? And it's an act of love, right? Because a sacrifice is love. Act of service is love, and some people misuse it or look at it different. Like that's why you go to a restaurant and people treat people in service. They treat them different as if they're above them. You know what I mean? But like you said, this person is handling your food. They're actually in control of your destiny right here, right now. You might go to UMC tonight, right? Because depending on how you deal with this waiter or waitress, right?
Yeah, you have to be humble.
So
why wouldn't you be nice to the person serving your food? They're giving you
food. Right.
Exactly. So
that's why I never understood domestic violence.
Right.
Because baby,
Al Green. Yeah.
Shout out to Genuinely Poised who's in the chat. You too, baby. She said, I think it's all about perspective. I'm not triggered by the word. Submission feels like a level of emotional intelligence for me. Sometimes recognizing when to step back and let others lead is needed. Well said. She also added, she totally agrees. She says totally, it goes both ways. She looks at submission as a safe place. We were talking about,
it's got to be a safe space. If it's not safe, I ain't doing
you know what, the way that was articulated, the things that you guys have said and added to it, it's taking less sting off the word. I think I'm into the literal word. It just sounds like sit, stand, obey,
Yeah.
No. I'll put it in a poetic way where, of course, if you love someone, you're going to do things. And sometimes even still, no, it's not UFC, but you do have to tap out sometimes. You might be right, but in order to live to see another day together, you gotta let somebody win. It's a battle right now, and if you love somebody enough, then you should be able to do that with humility, and no shame. No ego.
Yeah.
That's it. I think
you do that with everybody. I don't know. Why would you?
I think the opposite of being submissive is just being confrontational. When you have to be confrontational, you know what I mean? Like when you see chick in the store, she like, oh, these niggas ain't shit in this bitch. Hold on. You know what time it is with her already.
Right, yeah.
Man, now,
yeah.
And vice versa. You might see a man in the store, oh, these punk ass bitches, and you know what you're getting already.
Yeah, you already know what you're working with.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
And I don't have that on my calendar.
Right.
I avoid that for real.
That's a good. I'm gonna use that line. Soon as something happens, I'm like, is that in my calendar?
That is not in there.
Whoop her ass. Nope, it's not. So I gotta keep moving.
Whoop her ass. Yeah.
I gotta move forward. It's gonna set me back. So I wanted to. I got a game. It's called "Am I Tripping?" I'm gonna incorporate them. We're gonna throw in a couple of questions for it's gonna game time too. So, but I wanted to add to when GB was talking about you want to be with someone that trusts you, and respecting your privacy. And I just thought about social media and stuff like that and all that. And like, are y'all open to your spouses and loved ones, dates, somebody you serious with having access to your social media?
Yeah, I don't care. I ain't there anyways.
I mean,
no, seriously, I don't care. It don't matter to me.
Yeah.
I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, there ain't nothing going on.
I do be commenting on a lot of people's shit though.
You're saying.
I'm very opinionated.
I'll be trying not to go down the rabbit hole. Every once in a while I get caught up. Every once in a while I get caught up.
Nah. I think I'm on my manners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this question was on an Am I Tripping game. It says, my spouse and I have been trying to cut back on subscription services. So I suggested we share an Amazon Prime account.
Okay.
They said no because they do not need me to question them about their purchases since I don't bother them now about how they spend their money.
On Amazon?
Yeah, I think they are saying no because they have something to hide. Is that person tripping?
I think Amazon is a very, very it's like going to the goddamn grocery store. So what the fuck are you buying? That you don't want to share your goddamn account.
What aisle is you on the store?
What the fuck are you buying? Like pumps and shit. What the fuck is going
on? Now you want to know, huh?
Wait, maybe he's dealing with a micromanager though.
Okay, right? So explain.
Right.
You just never maybe.
Be bothered.
Now if they had, if Amazon Prime had like some type of social media setup attached to it, then that'll be questionable. But maybe he just that's funny though. That is really funny though.
Ordering? Like I don't see the problem with sharing an Amazon account now.
Yeah,
I don't either.
I don't, but I get that angle. If you like a micromanager, I don't like to be micromanaged in the workplace. Definitely not at home. I just want to.
It's just funny. He said no. That's what.
Taken care of. If you fuck with me about what I'm buying, then you have to get your own account. You know what I mean? Like we can share an account, but if you.
But sometimes you have to nip things in the bud too, though, because if you open Pandora's box, they've already got access, so you can't be mad if they do say something, because you already knew if you gave them access that they was gonna say something.
Right? She could ask him, how come you didn't?
Before you start,
she could have said, why you in same day delivery them air conditioner filters?
Yeah, all in my
why you do next day delivery? You know, it's like,
you know what? Get your own account.
Get your own account.
That's how my brain works. I be trying to think.
If that's what you do, if you're treating me that way over, it's gonna come today or tomorrow. Yeah, you got to get your own account because this is a conversation. It's not in my calendar.
Right. I mean, maybe he should get his own account because it's possible that she ain't submissive, but she wants the conflict because they're spending habits.
I'm still working on her.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a whole different conversation then.
the socials.
Because he knows her. We don't know her. We only know her story, but he know her though, right?
Before he said that don't make no sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Why we got 2 subscriptions being in the same house?
I'll say that. I guess if
conflict management, ma'am, you choose your battles.
Yeah, if it's gonna alleviate, arguments to pay this extra little 100 and whatever for the year, then I'm gonna pay that.
Yeah.
We only have one, but I manage it. I'm the one that orders. I mean, I'm the most computer literate, so it works well for me. And I'm not micromanaged. I wouldn't want to be micromanaged.
So what if you went on there one day and he ordered all this shit?
Then he had to get his own account. I am the overseer.
Why? Why would he have to get his own account though? Why would he have to get his own account?
I don't know.
See?
If he can attach it to his own savings, you can deduct that, because if you want to spend,
it's on his account. It's his money. It's his money, but he ordered it.
So look, let me give y'all an example. I just, you go to Costco and they send you the check back every year, right?
Yeah.
What check? I just joined Costco. What check?
Yeah, Costco send you a check.
She said she don't get no check.
I just joined.
Listen, okay. He's a Costco. Yeah, that's a Costco man.
Yeah, we have a great relationship, right? Okay. Yeah.
I'll talk to you offline.
So look, Costco sent me the check. I never go through previous orders, any of that stuff, unless I had an issue. Like one time I ordered some clippers and I had an issue with them and I had to go through the order and whatever. So they send the check. I just get a check to her. Do what you want to do with it. She can go buy whatever. She can go buy toilet paper if she want to do. You know what I mean? But for me, it's not like you better go get some salmon and some potatoes and go do what you want to do, because that's trust. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to micromanage where the check go.
The one girl that likes aggression and be talked to, she would love that. It'll probably turn around. She'll probably go get the salmon, bring it back, and cook it.
No, she gonna want to argue about whether it should be pan-seared or baked. Yeah.
Who helps you?
Now,
right. Where you get this? Yeah.
I want to delve back real quick about social media. Just out of curiosity, are y'all okay with your partner being a friend on social media with somebody they had previous dealings with? Is that cool or no?
That what?
They had previous dealings with.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be cool with that.
Absolutely fucking not. Because are you okay with her being friends with somebody?
I'm just curious.
That's because I know some people. That's what and that's what I'm saying. It go both ways. If you okay with it, okay, I guess I might be okay with it.
Right. Whatever floats your boat, just keep the life reserver.
Same time type of person.
What's that?
I'm a same time type of person.
Oh yeah. I dig that.
Hey, it's hot in this motherfucker, man.
You shoot with it. You ain't said nothing but a word. I got. Shella. Somebody wants to know, define dealings.
Dealing.
Okay. Oh, good question.
Yeah.
A relationship with, it don't necessarily have to be romantic, but let's say they dated in high school. That's before anything really got serious, or maybe
we're just talking.
Yeah. We go together.
What is talking?
But then let's say in their early 20s, maybe they shared, a couple of dates here and there, or let's say it's a high school sweetheart from high school, and now you're in your 40s.
Well, I mean, you have to include your kids. If you have kids outside of the relationship you're in, you have to include them too, right?
Right. Yeah. 100%.
It gets sticky. Okay, well, that's dealing. You got that? She like it.
She said it gets sticky.
I got a question. What did Escape need from you? What did Escape
Understanding.
need from you?
Understanding.
What?
Escape need from you.
Understanding.
You want.
But what did she want me to understand though? She said she need understanding. I'm like, what do you want me to understand?
Communicate. I need you to communicate so you can hear what I say.
So the listening part of the communication.
Is you listening fast or slow?
So she's saying the listening part of the communication is how you understand.
Yeah.
It should be as simple as 1, 2, 3. And y'all is really making it complicated.
That's what she's saying.
Why we be talking best in our song? The simple as 1, 2, 3, hello. In a slow tempo. Yes.
And that's when he get mad. Are you trying to say I can't count?
Okay, wait. I have an announcement.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about music. So I have a confession, an announcement, all the things. So
okay.
Our confession, y'all heard it here first.
All right. Music makes me happy. Okay. Music makes me happy. Whenever I'm feeling down, I'll put on some good music, to take me back to a time when I was feeling good and, all the things. So normally my 80s and 90s music is done deal. It's a wrap. Well, with everything going on in our country with ICE and coming rounding up people at the graduation, it's just all bad. I have had to pull some certain music out of the vault to feel okay. And I've listened to it. I have been in the best mood lately. I'm so excited. And I feel sort of like hypocrite. but I'm so sorry. I have had to do this because that orange dude that's in that White House over on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue has really fucked me up. So I have had to pull out the R. Kelly.
She dropped his low. You seen that? First caller, she dropped the low.
Yeah.
She dropped his low.
And I have a dissertation. Like that's gonna change the way I feel in the end.
I took a 6-year break. 6 years. I haven't listened to him since 2019. And oh my God, it was amazing.
Just
and
that sounds good, right?
I'm back and I can separate the man from the music.
Uh-oh.
All right, I got that off my chest. So
you gave us this. Hold on. Look, listen. You gave that 21-second disclaimer as if you just came back from a hall pass. Like you just got a hall pass.
Yeah. And see, I'm ready to drink out the bottle because I remember saying for the longest, I ain't never put it down. And hit Trish go behind the scenes, she knocking that shit
Listen, I was listening to Mary the and was okay.
She said she's happier. So how you gonna be mad at that's happy? Like it's not her.
Y'all look at Miss Toya's face. Look at her.
She can't believe it. She can't believe it.
That's an abomination.
She hot. Look, she hot. She hot.
Yeah.
She hot.
Yeah. Man.
That's a drink word.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I feel 100 pounds lighter. I've gotten that off my chest. Thank you.
Coming now, feeling about 10 pounds.
And that's why women live because we don't harbor. We're gonna get it off our chest, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get it off our chest.
Miss Toya, did you take your shot?
Yes. Well, I sipped this.
What's that?
Listen.
What is that?
I used to have R. Kelly fan on my license.
Ciroc.
Oh man.
Did you say, Trish? I didn't hear you.
I said I used to have R. Kelly fan on my license.
You still talking about R. Kelly? Y'all hear this?
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
It's on the screen.
Yeah.
I ain't judging you. I never stop. He's still a GOAT.
Absolutely. Thank you. All that shit
hot, daddy, hot.
Well, how do y'all feel about this though? Because I know everybody has mixed feelings. Some people don't care. I'm not, I'm not real stiff about it as I was before because I understand it's kind of hard to get away from. Sometimes you do have to separate the talent, not in a way that you have to celebrate that person. But even if you're not listening to his music, he wrote music for a lot of other people. So I can't judge you. I have my vices. Look, I have my vices. I do things that maybe I shouldn't do, but I'm just not listening to him like that. But my sweetie, he still listens to him. And if he has it on in the car, let him have his moment. But we're not going to do this all day.
All day.
That's where you draw the line.
Somebody makes her happy. Did y'all hear this?
3 days straight. All
3
day.
days straight. You know what? It's about mental health too, right?
Yeah, that's why you gotta
So if we was to bring everything full circle back to like the relationships, it's about where a person at mentally. So Miss Trish, that's what you felt like you needed at that time. That's what you were drawn to. Because me, I'm a music person too, right? And I listen to music literally every day, probably all day, at least till I get home. And then I probably don't listen to as much, but every day from the time I wake up, get in my car, all the way till I come back home. So that's like a 14-hour day. It's straight music all day. And it make me feel good. It keep me right. Right. And it's a it's a variety.
I'm sorry. He said I
But
justify listening to R. Kelly on
listen.
What?
I wanted to get into that too. Thank you, C. Burns. She said, "Can we watch the Cosby Show?" Yeah, we're gonna find out. Yeah, Trish.
Wait, I like the Cosby Show.
That analogy, I'm more curious. I'm further curious. Trish justified her listening to R. Kelly on deportation. Okay.
Not just the deportation, all this shit. All this shit. We're still paying the same. How much FICA come out y'all fucking checks, right? Hella FICA. No Medicaid, no SNAP, no nothing. That's where our FICA was going to. Where the fuck is our FICA going to now? That's what,
that's what we need to be fighting on.
It off of. That's why I had to bring out the R. Kelly, because I'm frustrated with all this shit that's going on.
That's funny.
Hey, she had to appeal to y'all. She had to appeal to y'all humanity first to be able to roll that out.
Yeah.
I'm a whole dissertation. I did.
For a second. She was like, going back to the 80s and 90s. So I'm thinking some express yourself, some conscious music. She said Kells. I'm like, oh God.
I had to go feeling on booties and shit. Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I asked the question, and it's true. When I think about R. Kelly, I think about my mom. She was a top fan. Like, listen, she got the opportunity to talk to him. Somebody handed her the phone, and she was like on Facebook, before you know it, talking about, "Thank you, Robert Kelly, for calling me."
Oh,
that's a fact.
She was with the business, but because I can't think about R. Kelly, I think about my mama. But I don't. It's a different vibe for me. And I remember you said, Trish, that you couldn't because you was thinking about him singing to underage girls. So you didn't just say,
I have evolved. I have evolved. And what I am thinking, no, it's not what I said, fuck them kids. It's where I was during the time, me personally, and my feelings and my emotions. So that is what I'm tapping into. And that allows me to listen to.
I'm gonna throw a quote in there too with that emotions. I think that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I put a post up because I heard a wise man say this. He said, "Emotions are not dependable."
That's fair.
Why is that though?
It's keeping me alive right now.
Well, I need to know why is that.
I could get different scenarios like today, being around all those kids. My emotions, I just wanted them to feel like somebody supported them. So that feeling drove me to go to each booth and just talk to the kid, buy something when I ran out of money, give me a card. Like they was making stuff from their own. It's emotional, it made me feel good, even though it was the right thing to do. Emotion, if I'm at Trader Joe's and a man just goes off on me and I'm ready to beat his ass because he just angered me. But, that's the response. In those cases, I don't think they're really reliable because, for example, if I spent more money at this booth than I could afford, which luckily for me, that wasn't the case. But I'm just saying, you can overspend. People that gamble, that go buy what they buy, they spend more because of that emotion. And it's not always reliable. It could hurt you. It could also benefit you. Thinking about the Trader Joe's guy, because that was a real scenario. It could have went down.
Okay.
I want to be locked
Trader
up.
Joe's do we need to go to? What the fuck happened?
Huh?
What Trader Joe's do I need to go to? What happened at Trader
Joe's? Yeah, but it was at listen, we got our lightweight over here. But no, it was during the pandemic, and there was a guy. Everybody, you had to stand outside and everything, and we thought we were being nice. I was like, I feel you. I try to make small talk with people like, yeah, this is weird, the times. And he was just huffing and puffing. And so the guy that worked there, he came to the back of the line and told us we could come in. And so my first instinct, being the last one in line, and he was right in front of me, is you can go first. And he started huffing, and I was like, hold on. And he was huffing. I was like, what's the issue? And he was like, because you're too close to me. And he was the only person in the line that didn't have a mask on. He was the actually only person. Everybody was, socially distanced. You know what it was. And I just snapped. My emotions got the best of me. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I said what I
like
said.
that sometimes. The good thing is you
Is
didn't
it reliable? Can you rely on that, or do you need to rely on your good sense that says you need to go home and you're not about to be bothered and interrupted? That ain't on my calendar, is what I'm saying.
I would like to hear what y'all got to say. Now, I would like to speak last, if y'all don't mind.
Okay, I'll make mine quick because I also want to address C. Burns and the Cosby Show. I got a different opinion on that.
Yeah.
For just a feeling,
I say hell yeah.
I don't think feelings are reliable either, because I think emotions is all temporary. You know what I mean? And if you're lucky, those temporary emotions can get you 20 years if you're lucky. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes you gotta back out of your emotions a little bit and figure some things out for what it's really worth. You know what I mean? Because again, those emotions, can get you fucked off.
So
that's a good point.
That is a great point. Yeah. So in speaking about emotions, you have to think about emotional intelligence, right?
Yes,
so yes, right. Emotions are important, but how you handle them and how you deal with the situation and express those emotions is what's most important, right? So yes, I'm angry about this situation, but I'm going to handle it in the best way that I possibly can. And I'm still going to get my anger out. And this person is going to know it, but they're not even going to know until maybe like 10 minutes later to know that they just got cussed the fuck out real motherfucking nicely, right? So I have gotten a lot better at my emotional intelligence. And that was brought to my attention by somebody who I hold near and dear to my heart and respect a lot. And they told me, you need to read about emotional intelligence and get that under control. And I took it to heart, and I appreciated that. So I still feel my emotions. I just express them differently now.
Yeah. Agreed.
I agree with that too. I used to be a hothead, right? It didn't take much. Like the wind blow, I'm on it, right? But I had to learn emotional intelligence. I had to be mandated to anger management at least 5 times. So I consider myself a victor, right? I won. I finally completed something, right? No, but in all seriousness though. So in my opinion, dealing with the Trader Joe's situation, right?
Okay.
So we're talking about emotions, and you mentioned we, right? So you say we, I assume you're talking about yourself and your significant other, right?
Yeah.
So in my opinion,
because I drew him into it too. I mean, obviously.
Right. So in my opinion, what I would prefer for my experience.
That was years ago, Trish. You was ready to go up there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I would prefer, if that was my experience, what I would prefer if my woman had experienced that, I'm there, but I would hope that she trusts me. I don't know if that's emotional or whatever, but I would hope that she trusts me enough and my leadership to follow my lead to see how I'm going to address this situation, or even if I address the situation, because I'm the type of person, I look for the exit. By the time I walk through any door, I'm already looking for the exit, right? So that's how I deal with situations. If I can see it coming, then I can call an audible and touchdown, right? But a lot of times while somebody running their mouth, I'm already visualizing what's going to happen to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have no need to even get into any type of verbal combat with them, because in my mind, I've already defeated them.
Yeah.
So I don't even have to address it. Some things don't even need a response. Some things don't even need to be addressed. So I would hope that my woman would trust me enough to be patient, allow me to lead us, to navigate us through that situation, so neither one of us go to jail. Or these days, everybody got a burner on them, so neither one of us get knocked down.
Women
You see what I'm
and
saying? Because some people, they out there and they walking around like George Zimmerman, and they willing to get their ass whooped just to shoot you and to kill you and to make it look like it was self-defense, even though they knew they wanted to kill you by the time they got out their truck. I'm finna go stand in this line at Trader Joe's. I hope somebody say something to me about not having no mask on, because I'm sitting here, I got an attitude, and the
I've
first
been
person to trip with me. So that's the type of stuff I think about. And it ain't about being scared. It's about being prepared. You know what I mean? My mama told me to make it home. So I'd rather need a lawyer than a doctor, for real.
We got to work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't worth our time, not our jail time, not our bail money, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
right.
I get it. I get it.
That's why I was asking y'all. So that's why I was asking y'all to explain about, emotions and they're unreliable or whatever. Because sometimes you just got to know what you're doing.
So if you're not using emotions, because I think we've all said emotions are random. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that.
Okay,
I think emotions are valid. I do.
Yeah, I would say that.
Valid. I think that they are necessary. I think they're necessary. It's just like a kid, right? That you have.
That's a good example. They random as hell.
This rambunctious kid. And, this kid will say fucked up shit and do all this shit to people and be like, "Oh, you ugly," like shit like that. Because kids crazy, right?
That's a thought, not an emotion.
They don't have a filter.
They don't have a filter, and your emotions don't have a filter. But if you talk to this kid at home and say, "Look, we can't say that." You can say it to mommy, but you can't say that to this person. So if you're out and you can't say move, you need to say excuse me. You can't say shut up. You need to say I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. You explain to that kid the right way. I'm sorry. I guess acceptable, the intelligent ways, right? To say the fucked up shit that they thinking. That's the emotions. Emotions is a fucking toddler. It's a fucking toddler. They don't give a fuck.
They have a wide range. They go from here to there. Yeah.
Right. But the emotional intelligence part is you telling them, okay, instead of this, say this.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah.
So if you're not using emotion, because if you acted on emotion, the thinking through the intelligence side that's did the math equation and said it's not going to add up. Then what are you using if it's not that emotion, or what are you using outside? I don't know. Are you still using emotion if you make that decision not to?
You love yourself. I think emotional intelligence is loving yourself too, though.
Yeah, right? That's a fact.
I'm gonna love myself, not to allow my anger to cause me to
go to jail tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotional intelligence to me outweighs the emotion, because when you emotionally intelligent, you understand your capabilities when you're emotional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And so that's exactly. And I just want to say this too. So it goes back to me saying I'm really comfortable with myself, and it's not overconfidence. It's just like I know how I am. I know how I'm gonna get down. I know I ain't gonna tolerate too much. I'm gonna make a move before I feel like a move is gonna be made on me. I'm always scanning. I'm always observing, but I'm not gonna just overplay myself and just put myself out there on no dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
It's about me loving myself enough to pay attention and figure out a way. Okay, is this really worth it? Like the man said, he said, man, you can do 20 years if you're lucky. That's if you're lucky. A split second, 20 years, quick, fast, in a hurry, and everybody come to see you to be like, damn, man, it's crazy how you ended up in here. Yeah, I had to keep it real. I had to show that motherfucker. He had me hot. That's a drink word. He had me hot.
Ignorant to me, because I mean, listen, there's a term. If you can't do the time, I can't do the time, so I can't do the crime. Like
I can't do the time.
I cannot do the time.
That's not emotional intelligence. I'm whooping your ass in my head, but not.
Physically.
I'll tell you, the day that I knew that I needed to get my emotions under control, I was on the freeway. I had just gotten my concealed weapon permit, my CCW. And yeah,
I
because like
advise everybody to get that too.
Yeah.
I advise everybody to get that.
everywhere
Yeah.
she come with that.
And with that, I just want to say this as a disclaimer: know your reciprocity. But that's another conversation.
Okay. Okay, I would like to hear more about that.
That was a couple syllables. Y'all got to ask him what he mean. That was a couple syllables for your ass. Yeah.
But look, I'm on the freeway. I'm chilling. I'm going to work. This bitch cuts in front of me, right? And then I'm blowing my horn like, bitch, I'm right here. Like, bitch. So I'm like passing by her. This bitch flicks me off. I'm like, bitch. I went to
insult to injury. I'm listening.
I went to reach for my shit, and that was the day I literally put it up. No, I put it up for like 3 months. I was like, I'm not ready to carry.
Yeah,
you're not ready. Yeah.
Now that's a good example of lacking.
I respect that too. I respect her saying she wasn't ready.
Shoot somebody for giving you the middle finger out of all things, like a middle finger.
She was gonna get it. She was.
What about sticks and stone? May break my bones.
Warm it up, Trish. I'm about to warm it up, Trish.
I got human cargo in the car. Then I might feel threatened, but a middle finger is not gonna make me shoot you. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy, man.
And
it's a lot of people that's like that.
Emotional intelligence is very important. But that you think about all the road rage incidents, but people just snap. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what people are going through, and that's what I meant about even the Trader Joe. Because I'm checking myself all day.
Yeah.
If it wasn't rules and regulations, I probably would be doing other things.
Yeah.
But it's
reciprocity.
And if you live long enough, you understand that. You know that the brain has to fully develop too. It's a lot of factors that go into that. Lived experiences, having your brain fully developed. And then the rest is up to you to want to do better. You know what I'm saying? Once you know you can do better, you should be trying to do better because you know the reward is coming home. Now we ain't milk toast. We ain't just, but we'll let you do a middle finger. You just ain't gonna harm none of my precious cargo.
Absolutely. Cargo. I'm there now, and she back with me. But first caller, I would like to hear about
reciprocity.
Reciprocity, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I got a CCW as well, right?
Tell me your name, record military, man. Give me your background and shit, man. Let's talk your shit, man.
Dissertation. Here you go. Come on.
I'm a follower of two-way. I'm definitely a believer of the Second Amendment. I'm an avid shooter. I shoot a lot. My kids shoot. My wife shoot. We got guns from rifles to pellet guns. And when we traveling, so typically what I do is I look for reciprocity, right? Meaning, just because I have a CCW in my current state doesn't mean it's valid in another state, right? Or even you know what I mean? So you as a gun owner has to do you have to be responsible enough. So for me, what I do is I call the airline. I call that particular county I'm flying into, like, hey, what are your gun laws? I have a CCW in my particular state. Do you honor that? Some may say no. They may say, hey, we have open carry. Like, so for in Vegas, for example, they have open carry with no magazine capacity. They also have CCW. So on the strip, we know how busy the strip is, right? Somebody could be on the strip right now with a handgun, with a 30-round magazine walking around, and it's legal. What I mean? Me flying into Vegas a couple of times, I've called, hey, I'm flying in. I got this, that, and the other. What do you suggest? Carry it. The sheriff's office tell me, carry it how you want to. You're good here. Carry it how you want to. But just understand, citizens may get freaked out and caught a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I say reciprocity, New York and California got some of the most strictest gun laws in the country. You know what I mean?
New York and where else?
Cali.
California.
Okay.
Yeah. Cali got it to 10-round magazine capacity. And in New York, you got to be some sort of a woman with domestic, you got to have a restraining order, or you got to be somebody of high notoriety, right? So to wrap this all up, make it quick, a lot of guns are banned. So if you fly into one of these states or cities, you fly in there, just because you're good at home, you might fly into a felony, not even knowing it.
Yes.
So we have a responsibility to make sure our gun license or our CCW, because we're good at home, right? Make sure it's compatible to whatever state we're traveling with.
Absolutely.
So if you're from Vegas or Nevada, drive to Cali, don't fly.
Yeah.
You see how he stepped away from the mic? I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
You would have dropped it, but I'm sure I told him you can't drop the mic, you break it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I drive into LA often.
Yeah, if you drive,
y'all take a minute to soak that up, though. Everybody out there,
I'm soaking it up.
Yeah, take a minute to soak that up.
But
he just it's hot in this motherfucker.
Reciprocity.
He told me to get my heat, so I got mine. Yeah.
Reciprocity.
And it's
I introduced to that word by Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, when she said, "Who do I have to be to get some reciprocity?" I was like, "Damn, I like that word." The fuck, Now
it has a new definition, don't it?
Yeah, it flows
nice
in the explanation.
You broke that shit down like Chinese bunk bits.
Look, that's one thing that's stored in me. I'll probably have it written down.
So listen, are we done with the relationship question? I'm just asking.
No, that's the highlight.
We're talking about chitty chitty bang bang.
Yeah, I like that part though.
And
I
I'm
like
with
that.
It. I'm
Wait,
with
what?
What's that?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
all I need in this life is sin.
It's me, my girlfriend. Look for me.
Yeah.
Okay, on the Tupac thing, have y'all? I listen to some people that are saying, I'm hearing this more so from our certain groups, Generation X. I'll say some people are saying that they weren't really a big Tupac fan, like they felt like he straddled the fence and da 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 da. And then people are clutching their pearls. They're like, "What do you mean? How could you say that? You're dumb."
Yeah.
I was a huge Tupac fan.
As a quick disclaimer, there will be no Tupac slander. I'm gonna crash out.
At all.
Right.
Because let me tell you, the day that he passed, it was about 4 something. I don't know what time it was, but it was like 4. I still remember it to this day because I went and I told my boss. And I worked on Sahara and Rancho at the time, which is right down the street from UMC. And I told her, I was like, "Hey, I have a family member that just got shot, and I have to go. I have to leave now.
You have to leave, yes.
Because
I believe you made that request too. I believe that.
And I left work and went to UMC.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Tupac was definitely one of them ones.
Yeah. Shout out Lanisha. She know what it is,
cousin.
man.
Yeah. For sure.
I was at work on Inglestead that day too.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Wait a minute, nigga. Hold on.
Look at my swear jar.
Yeah, think about it now.
Hold on. In my head, I see what all the business is on Inglestead, and it's personal business.
You know what? For those
entrepreneurs.
For those who don't recognize his contribution, they was taught wrong by somebody who was already taught wrong. So you got to blame their predecessors. You got to blame their parents, and because the parents was obviously who raised you, right? Like T.K. Kirkland say.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. He was like an unofficial big brother. Gave me so much game just to maneuver in them streets, man, and just gave me empowered me just as a black man, you know what I mean, and gave me advice on how to feel safe and be vulnerable dealing with a black woman, because black women are strong. They so used to being strong and having to be the only one. It's a certain way we gotta deal with them, so he let me know it's okay. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be stomped down and gorilla and all that. That ain't never been my character any damn ways. But no, man, they just misled. They misguided. It's all right. I ain't even mad at these kids, man. Because they learned that. That's a learned trait.
Kid was probably older than me, but I've heard,
You say what? They were older than you?
Yeah, I said, this one.
Well, it's not age of mentality.
Was it raised right?
Yeah, it's not age of mentality. Right. Yeah. So I know some people that's in their 60s, they still my little homies. So,
Yeah, there'll be no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I went back and forth with him. Like when I met him as a person, he showed and proved who he is. And there's a
Yeah.
lot I didn't know. You know, it was what was posted on social media. But one minute I would see him saying, having soft song, uplifting women, and then he just went buck wild, started set tripping, and I
And
ever
then you
so wife.
realize he was a Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still Gemini season, by the way.
Well, that's his excuse. That's what they say. He's a Gemini. When they say
No,
he's a
there
Gemini.
he was true to the Gemini.
But I respect so much about him. How even his
Yeah.
altercations with undercover fights, just he never fell short of bringing forth wisdom. Even if he was wilding, he still had jewels to drop. He did not, and he lived up to that. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you don't win every battle. Obviously, we lost him young, but he fought. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't scared to fight. And when I met him, he was respectful. But I did go back and forth with that because I'm like, well, which one are you? Because I didn't know you could just be like three people. I'm just saying.
Which one are you?
But
How
that's
dare
who
you?
he is as a whole. You learn who he is, who raised him. I read his mother's. He was named for his mother's best friend, Asada Shakur. I read that book to get an understanding on his upbringing. I know who his mother is. He went through a lot. Some things I could relate to, but it was a lot for me at first. That's like if LL Cool J came one minute he singing "I Need Love." Did he do that? He didn't do that sharp contrast. He talked about booty. He liked booties, but he didn't go into like killing people.
Oh no, he's a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I didn't get that, knowing that you understand the struggle.
But see, now I want to be fair too, though. Like when we say, "Oh, here, Gemini," that's a cop out. That's easy. That's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we don't
But it's so
necessarily put in
true.
perspective.
That's
And
low
it
hanging
is,
fruit, man.
but we don't put in perspective what took place in his life at that time. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't. Remember, the same guy who said Britain's had a baby, right? Then he went from saying bitch, 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 because a black woman who accused him of raping her. You know what I mean?
Of sexual
Yeah,
It
assault.
yeah,
wasn't.
that's
It
what I'm
wasn't.
saying. Yeah, that whole
It
yeah.
wasn't. We ride on my enemies, and I hate niggas until he got shot by somebody who looked like him. You know what I mean? So I think we fail to realize our community and our things that take place in our lives shape who we become. And 25,
Okay.
that's still young. He's still learning. You know what I mean? So I think
Very young.
he's entitled to all those. I mean, when he defended those black women, shot those two officers in Atlanta, do we celebrate that, but then we criticize him for certain songs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I just think, man,
I've never criticized him.
And this is all without therapy,
I'm not
right?
even gonna call it critical, or I can. I don't think nothing. I think we critique. That's part of human nature. But I did
Yeah.
ask questions like, "What's going on here?" And that's what it brought me to. Just like you said, first caller, just understanding what shaped and molded him gave me a better understanding on the person. Because I was like, "Which one? What is going on here?"
Right.
Which
And,
one are
and
you?
and to bring this back full circle,
Yeah.
to understand R. Kelly's whole story.
Uh,
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that was him. What she said.
Wait, how is that a segue? In the same breath?
I missed it.
You didn't even go and start over. You was like in the same breath. You must be a Navy SEAL. You are a Navy SEAL.
I want to hear this.
Hold up. Wait.
Hey,
Yeah,
You got me hot to the motherfucker.
People are getting deported.
There you go.
I'm
Guess
sorry.
what happened? Craig got
elaborate, por
fired.
favor.
She said she missed the R. Kelly topic. Okay.
What the fuck that got to do with me? So we got to talking. We start smoking weed.
Listen, Anisha, I was on a 6-year fast from R. Kelly. Like I literally saw the documentary and was like, no, I'm not listening to his music. He's a monster. He's not right. This isn't right. This
Yeah.
isn't right. I wasn't able to at that time differentiate the music and the person, right? Because every time I heard the music, I would see the person he was talking about, and it wasn't right. So I couldn't do it. I have a daughter. I have a so the whole thing. And lately, because the guy over there on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the one that got shot in the ear and doesn't have anything to show for it, unfortunately. Right. So they're just doing all these things. They're doing horrific things. The ICE is horrible. They are busting into people's houses, taking people out there. I mean, it's awful. And I've been really feeling bad. Music brings me back. Music centers me.
So R. Kelly, particularly, man. Let's get to the specifics.
So I've been going to 80s and 90s music, and it just wasn't quite doing it. So I had to bring out the big guns, and I brought out R. Kelly's music, and I've been fine ever since.
You see how she correlated that to reciprocity, the big guns? You see how she did that? See what she did there?
All I'm saying
look at Miss Toya's face. Hey, y'all, look at Miss Toya's face.
I am taking care of my mental health. And so now...
And how do you argue with that, right?
I am able to differentiate the man from the music. Because
what changed to give you that differentiation?
My perspective and what I was going to when I was listening to the music. So when I was listening to the music before, I would think about him and what he was doing and what the people that were affected, right? And unfortunately, now I'm sorry, but I'm not thinking about those people. I'm
that
thinking
just
about
sound good. Huh? That just sound good. I get it. That just sound good.
You want to go ahead and sing a song? You need to get out. What's your favorite R. Kelly song?
You know what's been on repeat is Genius. And the man's a fucking genius. And that's what's been on repeat.
She said, I'm thinking about him.
Wait, what is it? I didn't get it.
No, not like about him, like what he was doing to the people. But now I'm thinking about me and what I was doing when these songs were out and my mental state and my happiness. So
like I said, you said fuck them kids. Your mental state is important. Put your oxygen mask on first.
Yeah, I like how you clean that up too. Kindness. I meant to tell you, I like how you cleaned that up. That was pretty dope right there.
I'm gonna get that dissertation.
But I appreciate your honesty though. So
what's the title? Can y'all interpret this for me? Was it triggering? Because I posted do women want to be led or dragged?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it depends on the mental state of that woman. I think it depends on the mental state of that woman because I've been talking, man. So I want to listen. So, and I'll give my input in a minute.
But yeah,
go ahead. Cause I'm in agreement with you so far.
Because the Hennessy don't help. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
The Hennessy don't help.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my cousin, Tupac.
For sure.
It's okay, wait a minute. What's Too Short's favorite word?
Yeah.
I gotta say it like Trish.
Oh
yeah.
Okay, so
the women want to be led or dragged. Can the women go first? Women first? Let's be.
Yeah.
Okay. Toy,
say it again. I'm sorry.
They want us to go first.
Yeah, can a woman go first?
Or do you want me to go after you?
And what's the question?
Do women want to be led or dragged?
Yeah.
Listen, blame it on the act.
Okay, you go first. I'll go after you.
Okay. Listen, as a woman, I would say I would like to be led. I do not want to be dragged. When I first saw that and put that on there, I thought about cavemen's time. Because they said that the men, you should just club the women and drag them into the cave. You know what that was.
That's what I heard too.
On the other continent.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, no, I don't want nobody forcing me. And there are relationships like that where you just, pick who they want for you. And I was like, no, I want to be led. That sounds very secure and safe. But I think it was almost like, I don't know if I want to say rhetorical, but it was like some women, as we said at the beginning, I know GB touched on that, like if you're not being aggressive or dragging them, then they don't feel like there's a relationship or there's love or I don't know, reciprocity. Yeah, because if she's violent, then you're not violent back. There's no reciprocity.
Mm-hmm.
But now, can I chime in real quick? Because in order to be led, there has to be a level of submissiveness there, right?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was waiting on that. Right there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
You got the ISO.
Let's suit up and boot up. Shit, what we show out for? Hell yeah.
Everybody might muted, but Miss Toya's. Yeah, I mean, because being submissive.
Yeah.
You don't like being submissive, but you want to be led. So explain to us. Let's hear it.
In all fairness, in defense of myself, I did say that word in particular I don't just like the word. Okay. Like I like the description that describe the word. I like the humility. I think that's part of what they were saying. Being submissive is humility and being of service to someone. It sounded sweet almost, but from what I've been conditioned to believe that word meant, I think of training a dog. Teach them to stop, go, sit. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't like that. But I think it is mutual. When you get into a relationship, you should just want to be the best and then cater to them. And so if that's what it means, that's cool. But I wouldn't say I'm submissive. I would say I love my man. I don't like that word. I'm just being honest.
Do you do things that he likes without him asking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I would ask. That's the only way you're gonna know. You could live your whole life and then be like Kelly Price. You should have told me.
Ain't nobody had to tell you, Kelly.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Kelly Price, so you should have told me.
Everybody do. Everybody do. Cut it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I would get her replacement to tell her.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like the word. That's all it is. Honestly,
God.
I'm being honest. Some words do get to me. Y'all know a couple of them now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna respond to the question now. Mm-hmm. Do women like to be led or dragged? I feel like women, most women that had a healthy upbringing by their dad, because yes, it does come to how you were treated by your father. I'm sorry, it does. So, I think that is me personally. I do like to be led, but let's talk about it, because you could be in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat, but I do need to know where we're going. You need to put the navigation on, right? And the navigation is the end all be all. This is where we have agreed that we're going. And so if you're turning right and the navigation said go left, I'm looking at you like, hey, well, I want to be led, but where are we going? So as long as I know that you have my best interest at hand and we have the same goals, same things that we want to accomplish and places we want to go, things that we want to see, you can lead all day. But if the navigation is saying we need to be turning left and you done made a whole U-turn, you can't lead me, because now we're going in the wrong direction and we have to get back on track. And if you're trying to go that way and I'm trying to go that way, we have a bigger problem. So I do want to be led, but I got to know that that we're going the same place. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, but then he might know a shortcut. Sometimes GPS.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the shortcut. Let's talk about the shortcut.
I don't have to worry about which way we going. We still gonna get them like E40. Tell me where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you walk by faith, not by sight, right?
Oh, okay. So you done turned and you turn. We going down this dark alley.
We're not having to worry about it. Less worries.
There's a dark alley. I see crackheads. I see people on meth. I see people this probably is not the way.
Where you going?
Your shortcut is not the way. It's not the way. I don't want to do the shortcut. I want to go the long way then. If this is what we have to deal with, I would like to go the long way. Please, thanks.
Yeah, I'm taking a long way for my standards, and that's
I don't
sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah.
Like, so the women like to be led or dragged?
I say women do like to be led, but they need to know that you guys are both in sync with where the fuck y'all going.
Yeah, see, Burns said she don't mind the word submissive, and she said I do feel there is an authoritative factor within. If there's an authoritative, feel like there is an authoritative factor in his leadership. Dragging isn't an option. LOL.
Okay, so let me elaborate a little bit, right?
Okay.
I'm more old school in my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the modern woman now, she don't know what she wants. She don't know if she want to be led, dragged, beat a man, none of the above. I think nowadays women feel as if they can survive or should survive without the man.
I disagree.
Okay. I'm listening.
But go ahead.
No, finish your thought.
No, finish your thought. Now,
granted, this come from a man who's been married, right? So, like for me, like now on the outside looking in, I see women out here with the OnlyFans checking ass on Instagram or saying, "Oh, these niggas ain't shit." Well, goddamn, I mean, where you pursuing these men at? You know what I mean? I think a lot of women say, "Oh, I'm a strong woman." They put themselves in a position of the man now. Like I can pay my own bills, I can do this, that, and the other for me. And as a man, what can you provide for me? And me and my old school thinking, I'm thinking like, what's the man? I want to be the provider. I want to be the protector. I want to be a partner in reproduction. You know what I mean? The whole nine. And nowadays, these younger girls don't share the same ideology. I think. We talked about being submissive and being a disruptor of some sort. I think that's the younger women now. Like, oh, being submissive, what the fuck does that mean? When granny them and grandma them, they was like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm at home, I'm gonna take care of the family, the grandkids, the whole nine. And I think these women nowadays, these young girls, don't see that. That they don't see that. Like, you show me somebody who's 30 who's been married for 10 years. You know what I mean? Show me when granny them by the time they was 60, they've been married for 20 years. You know what I mean? 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? Like you see women now on Instagram and the social medias.
They didn't have social media back then, in all fairness, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see women, you know what I mean? I subscribe to the old school way of thinking. Like as the man, I'm gonna be the provider. When I go to the gas station, I pump my wife's gas, I take the trash out. When I come home, I dinner made, not saying, you know what I mean, that fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
You gotta eat.
She got dinner made. If she need a tire change, she called me and I come change it. If she out and about, some nigga acting crazy, who pulling up? You know what I mean? I never seen two women out at the club and some niggas tripping and the women defended the women. You know what I mean? Like it don't work that way. You know what I mean? I never, not to say this don't happen, but I don't see women changing alternators and goddamn changing a battery for that matter. You know what I mean? Sometimes the man is needed, you know what I mean, for whatever reason. And at the same time, I don't see men raising 7 kids on their own. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. I don't want to just kick the women's back in. I'm saying some of these niggas ain't shit neither. You know what I mean? Look, it is what it is. I mean, but I just don't like when women say, "Oh, I don't need a man." No, you do. You do. And I don't like when niggas say, "Oh, these bitches ain't shit." That may be true, but some of these women is real women out here.
That's a good question. Maybe I've had that conversation.
So yeah, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox, man. I'm gonna get me hot.
That's a drink word, by the way.
I appreciate your perspective. I do. But any woman that says they don't need a man, I don't know what motherfucking planet they come from, but I definitely need a man.
They don't understand science for sure or biology.
These women are kissing women.
That's not even an option for me. I need a man. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. We need
Who's
What you got? I mean,
we all win. No, I'm good.
I think we all went.
I'll never be. Oh, did we all go? Okay. I'll
I think
never be
so.
one of those women that
so Mr.
say,
Banks ain't it?
Mr.
Huh?
Banks, did you
Oh
give your
yeah, he was
perspective?
going last. That's right.
You know, yeah, I was just listening, and I respect all your perspectives, and especially coming from a man's point of view, like you said a lot, and I'm a piggyback off of that, but yeah, you wrap that shit up like a damn burrito, for
Like
real,
a
for real.
burrito. I knew you said
Yeah.
burrito.
So the I think like the current mindset is designed from the decline of the black family, right? Or just a family dynamic in general, where it's a man woman household, 2-parent household, and they're raising these kids. You know, the 80s and the 90s took so much from us, right? It took so many fathers away from their kids, and the mothers had to be strong, like they had to step up. And that's in addition to what was already occurring all the way back in the 70s, you know, where the women had to step up and say, you know what, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna do what I gotta do because for whatever reason, you know. And so many, unfortunately, so many women angry. We can consider them bitter, right? They bitter and they raising bitter young women, and they have no idea on how to raise these young boys, young men. So they running wild. But the little girls, they see their mama, and that's like their primary example of how to be a woman. So all she knows is to be angry, right? So I think that's where that whole I don't need a man, I don't need a nigga. I think that's where that mentality come from. Like, listen to the music. You know, they're in their early 20s, not even 30 yet. So just count back 30 years. Look at the mindset and just imagine this woman, she didn't have to take care of these kids by herself, you know, 15, 20 years straight. And she couldn't do it with a smile on her face, but she got it done. 2 or 3 jobs or hustle or whatever she had to do, but she got it done. And I salute that. I applaud that. At the same time, if you look at the mindset of these kids that are growing up now, they're adults and they making adult decisions. And it's crazy for us. We looking at it like we can't relate to it because it is aggressive. It is like, F y'all, we don't need y'all, and we're gonna do it like this. And in my opinion, so to bring it full circle to like a relationship setting or just a person in general, like if you look at, in my opinion, if you look at what a person is most entertained by, you can look at where their mindset is, right? I mean, I'm gonna let y'all play with that for a minute. Don't get me wrong, we all have our guilty pleasures, but whatever you feed your body the most, that's how your body gonna respond to it, right? Like all my cars and trucks take 91, but imagine if I put 87 in it or 89. It ain't gonna run right because that's the wrong type of gas to put in it, right? So imagine if you wake up every day, instead of eating a nutritional breakfast, but you choose to eat a candy, Jolly Ranchers, Snicker, whatever. Imagine how your body gonna respond to that throughout the day. Your body ain't gonna respond right. You might get a headache, you be constipated, whatever the situation may be, but your body ain't gonna respond the same as if you would have ate a nutritional breakfast. So put that in reference to what a person is entertained by, the music, the movies, whatever. If you got somebody blaring in your ear every day, all day, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. After a while, your mindset gonna be fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. I don't care how strong you are because you've been feeding your spirit that shit all day. And it's gonna show in your it's gonna show in your actions, right? So if this woman is feeding herself that, and in her mind, this man, I don't care who he is, but in her mind, at that particular point in time, if he ain't who she want him to be, according to where her mindset is, if she on some fuck this, fuck that, in her mind, she the nigga. In her mind, she the hog with the big nuts. She gonna call the shots and she gonna tell him where to sit and piss. You see what I'm saying? Because she really feeling herself like that. She might feel like, hey, you know what? You ain't moving fast enough. I think we should do it like this. You need to do it like that. And that's, she gonna press play. And Now he has to respond to that. And if he's not emotional intelligent, that's where domestic violence comes from. Because a lot of men who can't control themselves, that's their first reaction. Oh, she's supposed to be lesser than yeah. She's supposed to be lesser than me, so I'm supposed to put my hands on her. And if she's not healthy mentally in her mind, yeah, you're supposed to put your hands on me because that's the way it's supposed to go. Because in her mind, she playing house. I remember as a kid playing house, and that's what the dynamics was. We act like we sleep, we wake up, we argue, and that's what it is. You go back to sleep, and yell at these kids.
Dynamics, because that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, as a man, what does that mean?
Yeah.
When you say she's acting like the man, so what role is she taking on, and is that what the man's supposed to do? Because the way I hear you describe it is take charge, tell everybody where to go.
Right. So
she's taking on a man role.
Right. So with that being said, in the court of the opinion of my peers, we on After Dark. It's we the day ones with the day one crew. We After Dark. Everybody grown, put up. We drinking. We taking shots and shit. Right. May I have permission to speak freely? Right. No political correctness. No nothing. Right. So
Mr. Bank does not reflect.
so
the views,
right? So I've been around, right? I've been around some real seasoned individuals, right? Male and female, both. And I remember I used to have some older homegirls, and I used to sit back and chill and do my shit. And but I would listen to their conversations. And I'm probably like 16, 17. They like in their mid 20s. So in my mind, they old, right? In my mind, they old. But I would sit there and just sponge it up. And they would say shit like, again, I asked for y'all permission to speak freely. So I'm just giving y'all what was given to me and the way I processed it, right? So they would say shit like, yeah, a bitch don't like a nice nigga. You know what I mean? They don't like, they want a nigga that they can tell them what to do because they can get shit done. But they need a nigga that's going to tell them what to do because that could take them further in life and have them set up and get them situated and all that shit. She said that's what they need, that type of nigga, the one that's going to take control, the one that's going to always be dominant, always show the posture of I'm in control, I got this shit, basically keeping his foot on her neck, right? Because she feel like she can overpower this nigga that she can tell what to do, he's only temporary. She feel like she needs the one that's in control, right? So I would sit there and be like, damn, that's crazy.
I got something.
Huh?
Because I'm looking at the woman. Because if you know you in a position where you can run something and you take full advantage of it by running it, then that says a lot about that person. Because you can either just say, no, that's not my place, and I'm not going to even play that game. Or if you choose to play that game and you're taking advantage of that person that's just letting you just walk all over them and you don't have respect for them. Like, what does that say about you as a person?
As a person, So the game is the game, though, right? Yeah. If you're gonna play the game, you got to respect the game for what it is, right? We don't make the rules, we just play by the rules. But at the same time, if you make the rules, you never lose, right? Shit. So I could play your game by my own rules and I still win. What's that, Miss Trish?
Know what's up?
Okay.
Because I had something else I wanted to say, but I want to listen to what y'all got to say too, though.
Don't lose your thought.
I want you to get your thought out. I won't forget what I'm saying.
Because I'll still wrap it up with a question and my analysis after I've processed all this information. And now I'm grown now. I'm 30 years past all of that, but now I'm grown now. And I still, I take this assessment and I'm looking at life like, damn, some of that shit made sense, right? And maybe it's just the little pool that I'm in, you know what I mean? A shark amongst guppies, right? So, for lack of better words. But so being in my young adolescence and being around male peers, right? Older cats, polished players, their mindset was what you need is a real bitch. Now, their mindset was a real bitch. I just gotta tell you straight up. Hey,
we all here.
First call, I thought it was gonna be.
I gotta tell you, I got some singles. I'm ready to mingle too. So they say, real bitch, She gonna let you play. She gonna let you put your play in action. She gonna follow, no question. And if you turn around with you, she looking at the GPS. No, bitch, watch me. What you looking at the GPS for? Who you trust, right?
Conversation. I hit a whole pin.
So listen though, she gonna let me run my play, but a bitch you gonna have problems out of, she gonna make you run your play. That's the one that say he got to keep me in check. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, where's the balance? Where, how do you apply that to a relationship now? Because we ain't talking about the game, we talking about a relationship. But in a relationship, people still come with their own luggage, and people still come with their own conditioning, and people still come with their guards up because they scared to be vulnerable because nobody want nobody playing them in no aspect, no fashion, no whatever. Like you said, Miss Trish earlier, you said, well, if it's good for you, it's good for me, or whatever, right?
Good for the
But it's
goose.
like how much, right? So it's like how much can you tolerate? But when it's all said and done, whatever's gonna make your relationship work, because it's four squares up here and nothing is cookie cutter. I can't read a book and say this what applies to all of us and this what's gonna make us have successful relationships, right? So that's why I do have that question like, well, damn, okay, what is it? Does a good woman want to be led, or does a toxic woman want to be dragged, or does a toxic woman who thinks she's a good woman really want to be dragged because she got too much pride to be led because she think I'm less than her?
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up the toxic woman because I feel like that question is for the toxic woman, right? Everybody ain't that. So I feel like, and I'm glad you even brought up what works for your relationship because
Right,
I think everybody has a different playbook for their relationship. It's not, oh yeah, a woman want this, she want that, she would this what they need, this what they it's whatever works for that relationship. There is no one playbook. So it can be as a matter of fact, different relationships have even different seasons, right? So in this particular season, I'm kind of running the show, right? Because I have the education and understanding and wherewithal to know like what we need to do in this situation, right? But then next a month from now, okay, now you drive the boat. Let me drive the boat because now you this is your forte. We're here. Let me give an example. Okay, we're purchasing a house right now. You don't know shit about
so
purchasing
wait
a house.
wait a minute, time out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I want us to have a really cool conversation. I really wanted people in the chat to chime in and to be more interactive.
We
Hmm.
have we have
However, I'm being really honest with y'all right now. I don't want none of us to put ourselves in a position where we feel like now when this shit over with, we gotta go have this other talk. You know what I mean?
oh, no.
No, for
No,
real. Just
no, no,
being
no,
real about it.
no.
Being
No,
real about it, because
I
because
get that.
I spoil my wife. She know that, and that's my form of service. That's love, right? She spoils me, and that's love, and that's what that shit works for us.
And I love that.
Anybody on the outside looking in, yeah,
I
somebody on the
love
outside
it.
looking in, they might be like, "Man, you motherfuckers is weird," but you know what? You ain't got
No,
to worry
that's
about what's
y'all
going on
shit.
over here.
That
Yeah,
shit work for y'all. I
yeah,
love it.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
Listen,
So
I
I
love it.
don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable. Like we gotta share, overshare. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't
I'm
about
not
that.
oversharing at all.
Okay.
But listen, like this might be your strength. You know about this subject. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. In this, we need to do this. And that person, your partner, needs to understand, you know what? She got all the education in this. So I'm gonna let her do the thing. Now we're here, we're in it. This is the thing. And now it's like, okay, you take the wheel because I don't know what to do from here. And you're like, bet, got it. This is what we need to do. We need to do this. So every relationship is different. It's gonna be different. Sometimes you gonna be in the driver's seat. Sometimes he gonna be in the driver's seat. Sometimes both of y'all gonna be driving that motherfucker. Sometimes y'all gonna be like, look, I'm motherfucking tired. Let somebody else drive this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say, oh, she want to be dragged. You need a woman who this. It's whatever works for you. It's whatever works for you and whatever is gonna move you guys forward. And so you can't really just take somebody's advice saying, oh, a woman need this, a woman need that, or a man need this and a man need that. It's whatever works for you.
Mind you, I was 17 when I was hearing all of that shit. You know what I mean?
Now I like that. I disagree with Trish a little bit because she said we both gonna be driving. There's only one steering wheel, so we both ain't doing that. You know what I mean? And me personally, I feel as if allow me to do the driving. You know what I mean? And sometimes you've been a passenger, you may miss some things that I don't see because I'm focused on driving. You may you sight watching. You know what I mean? So I just want to go back just briefly, if I can, to women want to be led and dragged. There's women out here who getting child support from men and on vacation being dragged. You know what I mean?
I want more context because you can't go on vacation if you get a child support check. I'm just saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
You might have a whole ass job, whole ass income.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like so for me personally, now everybody's algorithm a little different, right? I know women personally who's getting child support from men who trying to do the right thing, who's capable of doing the right thing, and sometimes behind the scenes are doing the right thing just because they got a contract that's verbal. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she out here popping it like, oh, I'm a baddie and I'm this, that, and the other, and no, this nigga child support is funding your moves. You know what I mean? That's not cool. That's not cool. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that. And she's popping it as if she's being led. No, sweetheart, you being dragged. You know what I mean? That's fine. So yeah, I just wanted to go back there. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to go too crazy.
Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there, man.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Y'all are. Yeah. But I got a question. What couldn't Missy Elliott stand?
The rain.
I can't stand the rain.
She should have went outside, sit in the car, crack the windows, and just hotbox. She said she don't like the rain against her window.
Who got the key? I think she tried to. She said, "Who got the keys to the Jeep?"
Okay, wait. I'm trying to understand this question.
So yeah, we got some conversations in the chat. So yeah, we got to catch up. For the panel, leadership is indicative of maturity and adulthood. So loved one is adding to the conversation, and then we're going to work on the other comments as well. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Question mark. Look, for the panel, leadership is indicative of maturity and adulthood. If ladies never come into a leadership, that equates to an adult child for life. Yeah, agree or disagree?
Agree, and that's what I was saying. I'm not.
We understand exactly what you're saying.
I'm your partner, and we need to come to an agreement and figure this shit out. You're not just going to be.
We talked about emotional
and that is your relationship. I'm telling you, mine. We are a partnership, and sometimes I'm in the driver's seat.
Relationship.
Sometimes he's in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have the most education in a specific situation, and he allows me to do that, right?
Yeah.
Allows me to do that. And sometimes he's the one, and I'm like, shit, this motherfucker know how to do that. I don't even know how to do this shit, right? And so it works. But sometimes it's like, shit, we can put this motherfucker on cruise control. We chilling. We're going in the right direction. We got the navigation going. We on a highway. Ain't no turns. Ain't nothing going on. We just going. So let's chill. Let's relax. Let's let the steering wheel go and let's do the thing. And yes, we're both navigating because we're both chilling. So sometimes he is a leader. Sometimes I'm the leader. And sometimes we both chilling.
Yeah, I agree. I think it is a companionship and what works for you. And I don't even think relationships. People say I'm bringing my 50 and he able to come with his 50. No, it's 100. You bring your whole self, I bring my whole self, and we're gonna make it work. And if y'all like each other and if y'all believe in each other, then y'all can build something and not get caught up in what other people do because that works for them, might not work for you. Yeah, I was rhyming, y'all. Y'all heard that wrong.
I love that. I love that.
I want to answer some questions in the chat too. C. Burns was chiming in, and she kind of was alluding to what I was saying when first caller was talking about, or I think it was even GB saying basically how times have changed. I think it was first caller. You were saying how back in the day, relationships were different. People, stayed together and withstood things. And she said, women have had to survive without men, them. She said, there's a difference. I'm not quite sure we put ourselves in that position. She says, I feel beyond just mindset, language on women's rights to even own or be or written documents weren't taken seriously until the 70s. She said, I believe the independence of women grew from there. And that's what I was thinking about because, when you say, people stayed together through what? Some people, they had good, loving, wholesome relationships, healthy relationships. Some people's getting their ass beat. Some people had a whole family down the street. And you have to also put into context that women weren't always able to get jobs. They couldn't even have things in their name. So they were codependent. They were legally codependent on a man. It made sense for them to get married because that's the only way they was going to be able to be a homeowner per se, or get credit cards and things of that nature. So once women came into being able to, fund their own independence and fund their own dreams and goals, then I can imagine shit changes.
Right now, as a quick rebuttal, I did say,
it's not. I know you would want the same for your daughter to have their independence rather than coming to being dependent on a man. Because I always say I don't need a man to do anything for me in respect to monetary wise, but come with your brick, so that we can build something. I got me, you got you. Hell, I know my ass.
See, and this is what I'm hearing. So I don't need a man with disclaimers. You know what I mean? I don't need a man to
I see that, yeah.
Provide monetarily this, that, and the other. To just respond to what she was saying, I know she said, okay, so I spoke earlier about husband and wife staying together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a time frame where women was independent and thrived through their independence. You know what I mean, on their own. And I'm curious to see what they endured. You know what I mean? I'm not making this a gender wars, none of that stuff, but I just think women need men. Not to say men don't need women.
I agree.
I just don't
wait, hold on. So you said women need men, and then not to say men don't need women. Is it not equal? Do you not need women?
I'm saying
science.
I'm old school.
Or is it like an added benefit to have a woman?
You do need a woman. You do know that. Like, I mean,
wait, y'all gotta let the brother talk though. He trying to explain himself. Y'all gotta let him talk.
Do you need a woman, or is that just an added benefit?
You heard
I agree with that. Now, let's keep it real. I was raised by a single mother. You know what I mean? So I know what that entails.
No.
So
do
I know.
You need a woman, or is that just an added benefet?
No, I'm telling you the benefit of me having a woman. You know what I mean? So yes,
or it's just an added benefit, but you don't need a woman.
Well, both things can be true. You know what I mean? I think both things can be true. I mean, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so let me elaborate a little bit.
Let me elaborate.
What's that? I hear it.
Nigga.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a fact. But no.
Do you need a woman? Answer the question.
We went through this last night, Trish, didn't we? People don't want to answer
the question. Do you need a woman?
Answer to the direct question.
I think men need women, but also think women are inside a benefit because I think, there's some things that women can teach us that we just don't learn on ourselves. We don't learn by ourselves.
Nope. So, I would like you to answer the question in two parts.
Sure, go for it.
One.
Ask me one part at a time.
One part. Do you need a woman?
Facts. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
He was getting around stuff for
the second part.
All right. Second part. A woman is a woman an added benefit.
Yes, both things can be true, which I've been saying from the get-go.
Listen, I wasn't understanding from the get-go. Okay. But now
so hold on, wait. So now we ask y'all, do y'all need a man? Because y'all keep putting all this extra shit in it. Do you need a man? Straight up.
I can take it back to essence. Science teaches us that we need a man. Like neither one of us, and one of us would be here If a man didn't need a woman didn't need a man. That's just the way God set it up.
But we asking where y'all mindset at right now, because y'all got people tuned in listening right now. See Burns in there with all caps. Do you need a woman? We feel you.
It was tooth and nail trying to get him to answer the question.
Okay, now
y'all got to give him a chance, though. Y'all got to give him a chance.
So with that being, since we here, I never heard a man say I'm an independent man, but you hear women say I'm an independent woman. What's the difference between a man and an independent woman? Let's come on.
Huh?
The welfare laws. The welfare laws in the 60s. The welfare laws in the 60s that said you don't get welfare benefits if you have a man. And so they were like, fuck it, I don't need a man. I'm just telling you that's where that comes from.
Okay.
Whether it's true or not, that's where it comes from. And it's not true.
And see, I heard the same, and that's what's so disheartening to me, because nowadays you hear our young black sisters or even older women say, I'm an independent woman, not understanding the origin of it, you know what I mean? And it's disheartening, because that very premise is what removed us men from the home who really wanted to be a part of the household. You know what I mean? Just to get benefits.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so, so for me, whenever I hear a particularly black women say, I'm an independent woman, it's like no, you can be a woman. You can be, I'm not thinking independent.
That shit come from in the 60s.
It come from hurt, though. I think it's more of a flaw than a flex to say that. You see what I'm saying? To say that, to have to say that is more of a flaw than a flex, in my opinion. Because all the strong women that I know, and when I say strong, meaning people that's women that are making it shit happen on their own, and just they get up and go to work and they make that shit happen. They don't have to go around saying that. Yeah. And I don't know if that's an empowerment thing or whatever. And I don't feel no way about it, but I notice it and I'll be like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
The problem is, and like C. Burns said, back in the day, we couldn't get shit. Right? We had to have
and that sucks. And I hate that. I hate that. Yeah.
It was the law of the land that you had to have a husband in order to get a credit card, in order to buy a house.
That is crazy to me.
Did you need his ass to do that? Hell, fuck no.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah, I need.
We need a sperm and an egg to create a human. A man needs a woman.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, I hear all that, but now imagine me saying, "Oh, I'm a strong, independent man." What the niggas look at me like, what the
there was never no laws.
I'll be the first to say.
I'll be the first
to say, if a man came out and just said that, they would question his gender identity. I'm gonna just say
he said what?
If a man made a point, especially a brother, if he made a point to say, I'm a strong, independent man, I think a lot of people will question his gender identity.
It's unfortunate that this patriarchy society that we live in, you don't have to say that, because it is a it's a patriarchy. It's not for women. This is for men. This country was built for men.
I would like to add to that part of it. Last time I checked, a lot of women is winning. Like last time I checked, a lot of women got their shit together. A lot of them got their shit together, and a lot of men are fronting like they got their shit together. It just looked good on paper, but in reality, a lot of women are holding that shit down like gravity, man. For real.
See, Burns, I banned you by accident. I was banning somebody else.
I'm sitting here reading like, why was she banned? What happened?
I'm here for that.
And I banned the wrong person.
Can you unban her?
I'm trying.
What just happened?
But I don't know how to unban her.
Your trigger finger fast as a motherfucker.
Friendly fire.
What is smoking
friendly fire?
Molly say? I didn't see what
smoking Molly out of here.
I didn't see what they said.
Who raised you?
Damn it.
Was it somebody that was previous?
He was raised in the wild.
Well, I didn't even see what was going on.
See, Burns, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to unban you. I didn't mean to do it. But that's how the negative is. You know what I'm saying? The devil is a liar.
I missed everything.
I
got my last half a shot and I'm hot.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So my question is, Why does John Legend suggest that they take it slow?
Because they ordinary people.
Who gonna sing? We just ordinary people.
They was on the Epstein list.
A lot of people on that list.
Maybe they were there for entertainment.
He took it slow because it was her body, her choice.
No, that's not bad.
What the hell is wrong?
Hey, so look, I wanted to say this. I wanted to say this, right? I wanted to say this, y'all. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe I'm tripping. Like, back to the segment of am I tripping? In my opinion, people who are like who oversaturate social media with their likeness and their relationship, that shit gonna go bad, man. That's just my opinion. So in my opinion, with him in that situation, with old girl with the dirty feet, that shit gonna go bad, man. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think everything should be shared. That's just me. Some things should be sacred, man. But
I agree. Yeah, so the pushback when I said we need each other, science teaches us. I mean, there's no way to say that men and women don't need each other. Loved One says, for those that seek and choose to procreate, I guess, yes.
Right. Like what's life about if that ain't what you're trying to do? Unless you can't. If you can't, then that's different.
Listen, everybody ain't trying to procreate. I'm not mad about it. But
I'm saying if you can't.
But the people that are trying to procreate keeps this world running.
You need each other. I mean, I take it further to companionship. I think that humans need each other, and it makes life sweeter when you have someone to go through life with in a positive way. You know, through the ups and downs. Like, I think it does something
people
for
don't
you.
Procreate.
They say married couples live longer.
Dead.
Single men don't live that long, but married couples live longer, and women would live longer if they weren't married.
Well, some people love their dog more than their dog.
You can't procreate with a dog. So if you don't procreate, humans die.
Right.
So that's a necessary thing to happen.
They're just gonna do play dates at PetSmart. Look, that shit went over her head like a flying saucer. Like,
wait.
She's still buffering. Look, she's still buffering.
Listen. I've been drinking, okay?
Who is Loved One?
I don't know.
The men were on top in the past because they weren't taking care of themselves. The wives were forced to something.
What y'all reading?
Their husband's mother. I'm in the wait, what? Their husband's mother.
She was forced to be their husband's mother. No. I disagree with that.
I'm trying to understand what that means.
Well, speaking of no, I got another question. Somebody want to share a true story about how someone reacted to you telling them no? Like what, maybe somebody who's not used to you telling them no or expected you to tell them yes. What happened after that?
They told me they were not ready for the conversation that we should have.
After you told them no?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
okay.
This is the reason. And are you ready to have a conversation about it? And they said no.
Oh. Because the truth hurt, man.
The truth is a motherfucker.
It's a motherfucker.
The truth shall set you free.
The truth shall set you free.
Damn. Context. I tell my 3-year-old, so I'm taking a nap. He like, no. So I need a little more context.
Okay, who the hell do you have in this goddamn chat? Who the fuck is Peanut the Squirrel?
What I think I'm not gonna say because I'm having too much fun in my head.
Who is Peanut the goddamn Squirrel?
You can't say everything.
Peanut.
That's all.
Peanut the Squirrel.
Listen, I got time for it. I'm here for it.
Look, wish I had a phone.
They wish you had a phone.
Oh Lord, it'd be lit.
Okay,
I didn't know what your voice sound like. Loved One. Civil.
We need a phone.
Look,
That's why I don't really funk with the
Yeah,
internet,
well,
man, because you don't know who's who,
I
man.
talk about the feds and the Civil War.
All I'm saying is somebody about to get blood.
Yeah, we in the chat. Excuse us.
Hey, so wait. So
Post
back to the question. No, to the question. No. Last time you told somebody, you know, and what was it? You said what was the response?
So they asked a question. I said no.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I said, "Are you ready to have this conversation about
Right.
why?" And they
Okay.
said no. Not
Okay.
ready to have the conversation, and they cut it short.
Oh, that was two no's.
Because the truth.
Yeah.
So how do you
Yeah, a
feel
lot
about
of.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah,
I'm
how do
fine.
you feel about that?
Shit.
I'm
I
whole
snort.
scenario.
There's nothing. I don't lose no
I
sleep
don't
over
give a
that.
fuck.
Yeah.
That's that person that has some things to come to terms with.
Right.
Okay.
Love one
Yeah,
another. It's the only way. Seen too many names. Got to
Anybody
be.
else
the women.
These song lyrics. Money come.
Hey, y'all gonna post it or what? How y'all reading it? I can't read it.
You want to read it?
You can't see the comments.
I can't.
Okay, look.
You don't want me to post it?
Are you on private chat or comments?
This not. I don't have anything in private. This is all public.
No. I'm talking to.
I'm on after dark. I don't know what we're
I
doing.
know, but if you you're logged in, but if you click on comment, do you have your screen on big? Like it's big?
You know who this person remind me of? Kanye. He got a hold of his Twitter.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of.
Oh my god!
Hey, so y'all can read that while y'all seeing me at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. In the
Girl,
chat.
cut the fucking
Oh,
crap.
yeah, I'm not technologically advanced like that. So,
Wait, and then Love One said, "What world? I don't know what you're saying."
Read fast though, because there's 100 of them.
I don't know, man. I think I gotta pay my phone bill or something because I can't read all that shit at the same time.
Oh, you on the phone? That's why. Because I'm on the computer. You can see it both.
Oh, okay.
Obama neutral. Peanut, it's time to go.
Ask them what they feel about do women want to be dragged or they want to be led? Ask them.
Peanut, are you a male or female?
Be dragged, because I don't understand how you can be led because your ass is all in la la land.
Peanut, are you a male or female, Peanut?
Doesn't matter. What gender got to do with it? Come on, Tina Turner. What love?
A lot to do with the question. Do women want to be led or dragged?
Thank you, Peanut. Laughter is good. The endorphins, I'm feeling great.
Is Peanut been led to drag?
Drag.
Peanut, I'm not judging you one way or the other.
Is he eating or did he ate? Or he ate? He getting eaten. We ate.
Oh my God. Okay, my comments are about the live right.
First caller, you got a real microphone.
Hit me up at 2 o'clock.
Something like that.
Yeah, I like that. That's what's up.
Peanut's time is up. Peanut's time is up.
Wait, hold on. I want to have a conversation with Peanut if y'all don't mind.
Fuck Peanut.
I got Peanut. You gotta.
Peanut can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Hey, you never know. He or she may like that. You know,
I think I might be able to buy some property.
Peanut, this is definitely a safe space, Peanut.
Ooh. Okay, it's a safe space, Peanut. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't have
anybody else? All right. Well, I gotta take this down. Secret K. He's Secret K. Hold on.
What the hell is wrong?
Yeah, I didn't get to see his comments.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice, Peanut.
What happened to the squirrel? Somebody asked him about a squirrel. Did I miss something?
He's Peanut the squirrel.
Oh.
Hey, so can the other people viewing this see all the comments?
If I don't post them, no. But if you're in the YouTube chat, you can see comments in the YouTube. If you're in Facebook,
okay.
Yeah, Peanut should get the spirit.
Y'all know the internet is undefeated, right?
Okay, so y'all done with the no? Nobody has any story that they want to tell?
Let me see.
You know how it went down?
My no button worked now too, so let me think. No, I ain't gonna disclose nothing.
But I got a question though. I want to know what time was Genuine home alone?
On no.
Meet me at 11:30. 11:30, baby. So ancient. Is it 11:30?
9 o'clock.
said 11:30, but
Oh, 9
9
o'clock.
o'clock.
Oh, he was anxious at 11:30.
But that don't say he was home alone though. He was just at home.
I said, what time was he at home alone?
11:30.
He said 9 o'clock. Then he said home alone.
Oh, yeah, that's
He,
fine.
Okay, he was so anxious at 11:30.
he was by
Man.
himself.
She had him having
9
anxiety. That's
o'clock.
wow.
All alone. Okay. And I'm a Genuine fan. So yeah.
So Flo Rida, he said the girl who wore the boots with the fur had what kind of jeans?
Apple bottom jeans.
She wore the apple bottom jeans.
Y'all know Flo Rida went to UNLV.
I
Yeah.
did not know that. Fun fucking
Yeah.
fact. Fun fucking
He
fact.
did.
He said he worked at MGM while he was going to school.
He's doing, from what I hear, he's doing good for himself. I think he's had some investments and settlements.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, they get into it, man. Pitbull will get into it too, man. Investments.
Can you handle that in the?
What's that song? Don't Kill My Vibe. So DMX dated 3 girls with this name. Which one is it? A.
Keisha.
Brenda. Who?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Keisha.
Letitia. C. Nikki. D. Kim.
What these bitches want for my nigga?
You know what? That was an
right
authentic. That was an authentic soul.
He named a lot of people.
That graced
I like
this.
them next. I like them. I don't know who he had relations with, but I like them next though. He's that shit was hard.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got another question. This is an am I tripping?
Am I tripping?
Y'all, we rolling, so we're probably gonna wrap it up this last hour. What y'all think?
It's up to y'all. I'm hanging out like wet clothes.
Okay.
Are men or women more emotional? Who's more emotional than the other as it relates to sex?
I would say women overall. And that's
Currently, currently, I'm gonna say these.
What you gonna say?
These specimens. These YNs, man. This is crazy.
I'm just gonna be random.
All right. So what's it? Am I tripping? What?
So this says, my boy and I went on a double first date. By the end of the date, I was feeling both my date and his date.
That's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was feeling both the women.
And then I think it's weird that they went on a double first date, but okay.
Should I do another one? Because I got confused.
Is he tripping about liking both women, or I think he's tripping about going on a first date with his partner?
Right. That's why I got confused. What you say?
Him liking to find a girl is crazy. Like, hold on, man, what you doing?
What's the question?
You still want the question? Or you want me to do another one?
I would like the question.
Okay.
Yeah, we want the question.
I just got confused. My boy and I went on a double first date. By the end of the date, I was feeling both my date and his date. Y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
His date told him she wanted to go out with me.
And
now my homie is mad that I'm leaving with 2 women and he is leaving alone. Who tripping?
That's not your homie. That's not your friend. And you need to stop calling him that. And I mean, get yours, do whatever you're gonna do, but stop hanging out with that dude. That's not your friend. You don't even like that nigga.
He gonna drop a dime on that shit.
That part. And that tramp that left with you, that came with him, one and done. Be done with that after tonight. I mean, get what you gonna get. because
what these bitches want from a nigga.
you know. But I wouldn't fuck with that. I wouldn't fuck with that hoe. After that, I'm done. Like we done. We don't have nothing else to say.
That's some Jerry Springer shit.
Like, you know, he lived with his mama.
Right, he gonna tell everything.
Yeah, that's not his car.
He gonna tell everything, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. But I guess, you know. So,
damn. Yeah.
I got another question. What does Johnny Gill want you to put on?
Red dress.
After your red dress and high heels.
Lipstick.
Oh,
sweet perfume. Sweet perfume. Sweet perfume.
Sweet perfume. Shows
I didn't know that part.
It on you. Yeah, I had a whole list and we just went all the way off the rails, but it's been lovely. I think we touched on things that we needed to touch on. Emotional intelligence. Why are you laughing? Now I'm having flashbacks.
Wait, is that your way? Is that your way of saying, hey, what y'all finna do?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gotta go, but
like, yeah, what y'all about to do?
Yeah.
I'm about to go get me some food.
Oh, what you about to go get something to eat?
I'm starving.
It's late.
No.
I know. We ate late last night.
Yep. I can't do that every
night. Late again. I know. I'm about to do it again though.
At what age was Tupac kicked out on the streets?
16.
17.
15.
Right? Was it 17?
I think it was 17, yeah.
Ain't a woman alive that
17
can take
years old, yeah.
Yeah. And it's 17, right?
Yeah, 17.
Damn it, he said Johnny Gill was singing that to men. Quiet as his
okay.
Ain't quiet no more.
But we don't care.
Remember women call her, what was it, Miss Jenkins? Y'all ain't hear that from me. Be talking loud as hell. Y'all ain't hear that from me.
in the black community, somebody explain to me what is quiet as kept.
Quiet as kept. It's supposed to be quiet as it's kept.
Right, yeah, right.
But you ain't hear it from me.
Right.
What does that mean? Justifying gossip?
Yeah. Justifying gossip. Quiet as
I'm gonna perpetuate it, but yeah. That's what that means.
But here's the thing. I want to say there are a lot of people in the industry that were talking.
You better not be yawning. Wait a minute. You better not be yawning over there, man.
I'm sorry. They were. I'm so sorry. They were.
Are you yawning? Wait a minute.
They were talking to men. But had to make it pretend like it was women, like Luther Vandross. You know, Luther was talking to men in all those songs, but the women had to pretend like he was talking to them.
Or did he pretend he was talking to them?
quiet as his
that can go all the way back to the R. Kelly conversation.
It can.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so
this shit crazy.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think women put men under certain pressure to perceive a certain lifestyle?
What do you mean?
Give me an example.
Okay, so women. Okay, so women on social media, they got BBLs, the whole nine, right? So men now got to fit their lifestyle to hopefully appeal to one of these women.
They've been faking their lifestyle though.
That's a fact. So now, my question is now: is women putting men under pressure nowadays to fake their lifestyle?
I feel like men is putting themselves under that type of pressure to be with a woman who has the need to get a BBL and live this type of lifestyle. They're putting themselves in that situation. If I was a man, I would want a woman with a real booty and real titties.
I heard they carry your odor. What y'all know about that?
I don't know nothing about it because all my shit is real.
But I don't think that's true for everybody. Maybe if you go, somebody who just got a CDL license.
That's what he said.
You got a CDL license.
You might come out with a stinky booty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming everybody on this call is dealing with people with real
Oh
parts,
man.
original parts.
Yeah, I'm definitely used to organic, like for real, from the soil. You gotta watch it. You know what I mean? You gotta watch it. You gotta get the dirt out the greens, all that. You know, you might find a caterpillar in there. I'm used to like organic
He's a caterpillar.
everything.
Fuck is a caterpillar? Hold on.
I'm saying I'm used to real shit, man. I'm just used to real shit.
That's
Like
what
y'all never had greens. Y'all don't
caterpillar.
remember
I
doing
ever
it.
see a
Yeah,
caterpillar.
yeah,
You know
Y'all
I'm
don't
up.
I don't know if y'all had this experience, but y'all don't remember picking greens or washing greens as a
Yeah.
kid and it had dirt in it, or you might
Yeah,
find a
yeah,
bug in it. You might find a caterpillar
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's different. So for me, like just dealing with the produce section, right? If that fruit don't look right,
Or
that
it's
shit ain't
organic.
right, man.
No, it's organic.
Yeah,
Organic.
because I
that
heard the
shit been
BPS from like AutoZone.
that shit been sprayed. Yeah. Yeah.
So I believe that those men put themselves in that situation,
Yeah, I agree
and
with that.
they should not complain about it
Yeah,
because nigga, you know what you signed up for.
Suckers do sucker shit.
yeah.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Damn it.
Well, I want to know. Khalees can teach you how her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, but she'll have to do what?
Hmm. I don't know.
Have to charge.
You
She
yarn
has
again.
the
That's
mother.
twice.
You yarn twice on After Dark.
She has to charge. She has to charge money.
I
She
thought we were
was
sponsored by Red Bull. Miss Toya, I thought this was sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah.
I need a Red Bull.
but now I
I've
want to
been
go back to
drinking
police
it
for a
with.
second, right?
Go back to
She promoting
Khalees.
being a
I don't
hoe,
believe
prostitution.
it.
She what?
I don't need it.
Was she promoting prostitution and being a hoe?
Yes.
Her
Mm.
milkshake bring all the boys to the yards, which I have to charge. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Oh,
I,
she
Yes.
said she had a charge.
yeah,
Charge. Yes.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. She already said it.
shit. I gotta respect that.
yeah.
Listen, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and then like, yeah, that was nice.
Hey, y'all know what? And now she's making organic milkshake. She owns a farm. You see how
Damn.
that came full circle? I like that.
Yeah. I respect that.
Yeah.
And that's Nas
I,
SO
I
lady, right?
now I do admire what she's doing. She got two farms, one here in the United
Yeah.
States and one in Kenya.
Man, I
And
wish I had enough land to have a farm for real. Y'all wouldn't want for nothing in real life. For real.
you'll grow a whole garden. You have like all.
Everything, man. I have whatever y'all need, for real. Y'all have whatever y'all need.
Well, we got somebody that grows stuff.
That's my mission. That's my mission to have enough land to literally have to be able to produce enough food to feed the family.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it's
even
gonna
if you eat meat, you know what I mean? Because I want to have livestock because you got to have a variety. Some people just not gonna go all the way vegetarian, but hell yeah, that's my mission.
yeah, I think it's important. Get ahead of the game because the thing about growing is it just don't grow just because you plant it. It might take a season. You know,
Right. Yeah, you got to be
so you have to
20
be
years ahead of the
prepared.
game. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got to be 20 years ahead of the game to get a profit, to get something so you don't eat yourself out of house and home. But because you notice like how they all this stuff is coming seedless now, so they don't even want you to grow your own no more. And some seeds you can't even purchase. Did y'all know that?
some of
So
it they make some seeds where you can't reproduce. They do that
right,
intentionally. It's these
right.
people.
That's why they say don't. That's why they say don't drink the Kool-Aid in the county.
No, well, we know what happened. You drink the Kool-Aid. Remember Jim Jones?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
keep your motherfucking Jim Jones juice.
Damn it.
You can keep it, please do. I got more am I tripping questions. Like I said, I had a list of things. I had clips, but like I said, we doing our own thing. And yeah, but I
You
did
feeling your
want to,
drink?
huh?
You feeling your drink?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Hell
But I
yeah.
did wanted to just recap because some people might have just hopped in or they listening. If you want to go back and listen, we did talk about emotional intelligence. What that means, and basically, how can you identify it? You know, do you have road rage and you get out and punch people in the throat and get back in your car? If they flip you off, do you try to shoot them?
Listen, I have grown.
Oh, so you know what I wanted to ask? Trish, I wanted to ask. What were you listening to when all that took place? Like, what was in
Probably
the?
Tupac. Probably
Baby,
it wasn't R. Kelly. It was probably Tupac. And I wish a motherfucker would, because I ain't no killer, but don't push me. It was something
put it
like
through
that.
put it in their windows and doors. Hell yeah.
But just saying,
can trigger you. I will give you that. I definitely don't want to hurt nobody over a finger.
No, the bitch had the nerve to give me the finger.
Yeah.
You were in the wrong. You cut me off.
But you behind that limo team, you should have just laughed at her like, you can't even see me in here. You don't even know I got 20 shots on me right now. You don't even know.
She was about to
you
get
just laugh at her.
She was about to get 17 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for full disclosure,
I couldn't read
capacity instead of Nevada.
Yes, my cousin. Wait, what'd you say? What's the capacity?
Full disclaimer: there is no magazine capacity in the state of Nevada. So you good?
Right around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With that honey bun, hell yeah.
And wet.
Yeah.
They got switches now, and I ain't talking about pulling it off a tree.
No, hell no.
Intelligence.
It's different. It's way different now, man. I thought we was living in the Wild Wild West. No, it's different, man.
Wild Wild West. Shout out to Kumo D. Wild Wild West.
I used to live downtown on 29th Street. I used to be like, we don't have a 29th Street. Where you live? I didn't know. I was like 10 years old, man.
What kind of music are y'all listening to nowadays?
Nowadays, same 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 relatives.
So this is another am I tripping? I feel like I have to travel for your wedding or birthday party, then I don't owe you a gift at all. The money was spent, there is a gift. And I always say my presence is a present. So
no, they could stay home. They could stay home.
Ooh, so somebody buy an airline ticket, they buy a hotel room to come celebrate your union, and because they don't have a gift, they can stay home.
In my opinion, if I'm going to travel, I'm going to make the conscious choice to travel, to go support. I'm gonna bring the gift because I'm going to enjoy the festivities too, right?
Huh?
I'm still going.
They don't have to buy a gift.
Oh, okay. No, they can stay home. That's my opinion.
If they don't bring a gift, they didn't.
No, I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is like this. I don't care about gifts, none of that stuff. What I'm saying is, if they're making that, if they putting that in their head, like, well, should I buy a gift? Should I not? No, homie, just stay home. If you making those life decisions about how you're gonna support me and come represent for me, just stay home. I'll see you when I get there. We still gonna do the same shit we normally do.
I unblocked her, yay! Shout out to
good, you unblocked her. See, Burns, we was concerned about you.
You was collateral damage, baby. We didn't mean to kick you out the room. They said you was banned. I didn't believe it.
I thought Steve Burns was a peanut squirrel. She logged into her burner house. I sent hate mail.
It was active, huh?
Yeah. For no reason.
Because as soon
a happy environment.
As soon as she got blocked, she got lit.
Goodness. Anyway, she said I wouldn't expect a gift if there's traveling required. That's what I say, Cheryl.
But now, how far am I traveling? Like,
Now, getting no gift, I gotta tell. Then your spirit ain't in it, so leave that energy at home.
But here's my thing: if I do travel and I get you a gift, it's probably gonna be like a $25 gift, something real simple. It's not gonna be nothing major because I did spend a lot of money to come here.
Yeah.
But you'll get like a little $25 Amazon gift card.
I did.
I don't know, man. I just don't
buy a gift. We had to travel out the country.
I've always been a people over possessions type of person, right? So my thing is, I could throw a party and treat it like it's your party, because it's just I don't care. I'm just glad we're together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't none of that shit matter. It just don't never matter to me.
Yeah, free burn. We was about to get us some t-shirts. Don't worry. We was about to protest, probably in the streets about that. That was too funny. She said, "I'm back." So yeah, I don't know. It just depends. But yeah, I feel you. I'm not gonna be with my ass
And
on
we
my.
glad we appreciate C Burns and their persistence into that.
Yes.
Okay, so this one says, I've been on a date. This is like my trip, and I've been on a date. I've been on a couple of dates with a guy, and every time he gave me an excuse for why he couldn't drive. After pressing him, he confessed to owning a car, but but says he shares it with his ex. That sounds suspect to me. So I can't shake the feeling that he and his ex are still together.
Girl, if you don't
Is you stupid
go
or is you dumb?
somewhere
Yeah,
and get
one.
back on that day nap and try to find you some new person,
The date nap.
get back on plentyoffish.com
Right.
Christian
and
mingle.
find a new one.
Plenty of fish with wheels.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
People be
that's
asking questions just to say something.
So that means after he spent a night at her house, she drop him back off to go get in the car with old girl.
so they just have an open relationship. That's what that is. Him and the ex. That ain't no ex, but
People do that.
okay, but be honest with me up front. Let me know what I'm getting myself
Well, he
into.
did. Now, what should she
Yeah.
do?
Hey,
She,
honesty goes a long way.
His license expired.
should she stick with it or should she say no?
No.
No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. You can just say no.
It's a wrap.
Oh no, she should at least charge him gas money or something.
No.
Right.
That's what the fee was for not having to fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's too much. We've been living too
Yeah.
long to deal with them type of
It's too much. Yeah, y'all right. I'm just talking shit. Y'all right. That's too much. I wouldn't entertain that. I'd be like, man, y'all need to get that damn smog on that Monte Carlo and figure it out.
No, the fact that he's sharing a car with her ex, I don't give a damn what the reason is. Yeah.
Sharing any damn thing except kids.
Yeah, no. That's too much for me. Oh, this has been fun, you guys. I got a couple of game questions, but I said I do want to wrap it up because we've been here since 7, and I
What
know
y'all finna do?
Yeah, y'all ain't got to go. But y'all got to get
I
back.
Chris yarn. I don't know why she's trying to stay up.
Baby.
Hey,
My
I love y'all though.
bartender
For
say
real.
he is
She's going to
hungry.
get something to eat.
Oh, okay.
I'm about
Hey,
to get
Roberto sound good right now. That carne
I'm about to
asada.
get
So good.
carne
What
asada
is it?
something.
Tacos, chicken tacos for $1 something.
Roberto
Yes.
sound righteous right now.
Guilty
That's
pleasures.
about what's about to go down.
Yeah. Did
I
we
love
finish
y'all.
our shots before we chop it up?
Did we finish what?
Our shots?
My cup is
I'm
empty.
The-
My bottle is empty.
Never
I just
mind.
want to say to all the men and women behind the scenes, you're more than just a bartender. We love y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
And y'all payment is
Nobody
in
got
the
names. This is bartender.
bartender.
Hey,
I
baby.
like the
You will be getting
Yeah.
paid.
She looking at me.
You be serving them drinks.
Your tips
Bartender.
is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
What
know
y'all looking
what
forward
I
to?
mean?
Okay. Listen, for next week, Clarissa is fighting. And did y'all hear that she sealed a deal for $15 million allegedly
Hell yeah.
to fight Layla?
Ain't nothing else to talk about.
Oh,
Right?
Layla
wow.
Ali.
How
Layla
old is
Ali.
Layla? Layla's got to be our age now.
Well, you know what I learned? What's interesting about women boxing? Because when I watched her movie, I learned that because she was in the Olympics, and I think she was like a teenager, and she was fighting 30-year-olds. And I was like, where they do that at? And they said for the women, they don't have, because it's small. I guess it's a smaller group. They don't have, age barriers or whatever. So I was surprised about that. So because some people are saying she just cocky. Why would she be disrespectful? That's a legend. I said they both legends. Do y'all understand who she is? Like
you gotta feel like you're the best, though.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like she should, and she a fighter too. Imagine you didn't have confidence and be cocky and you whooping ass. Like, it's not about right.
I also think too, though, with Clarissa being the biggest name in women's boxing, she's doing Layla a favor by giving her 15 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
get that nowhere else.
15 to 20.
I hope Layla whoops
and
her
she chilled 15. And you hope Layla what?
Whoops her ass.
I don't want to see neither one of them lose. I don't want neither one of them to get whooped. I really don't. I want to see the fight, but I don't want to see either one of them lose. But I don't know. What you say first, Carla? Who you got?
I'm with that too. Like, I don't think they're gonna fight though. To be honest, I think right now Clarissa just proposed it. I don't think they're really gonna fight. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? And hopefully they both can make some cash off of it.
Yeah.
And, nobody really get hurt and go home happy. But yeah, I look forward to that. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to Canelo and Crawford. That's set in stone.
He answered the question, Trish. Here we go again. It's roundabout. Who do you got? First of all, then we gonna get to Canelo.
Okay. Who do I got? I'm gonna side with history, and I'm gonna go with Layla. I didn't know that was a question, but I'm gonna go with Layla.
Layla, yeah.
I'm gonna go Layla.
Okay. All right, now what's up with Canelo? Redhead, Cinnamon?
Yeah, Canelo and Crawford. I can't wait to see that fight. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. And that right there, I'm going Crawford. I like Canelo, but I'm never gonna root against, the nigga puppet. So,
I think that's gonna be good. So when is that fight?
That's September.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I thought a fun fact about Canelo is that he's one of the only boxers that I can identify that was called by his first name. Most, the boxers I know are called by their last name.
Yeah.
We black, so we might do it low key like we know them, but not publicly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to that fight.
Linux. I'm thinking of all the boxers that think
about
all these.
Floyd's kind of interchangeable. We say Floyd, or we say Mayweather. Floyd.
Floyd. We say both names. Yeah, and it's interchangeable in the community, right?
And even with Andre Ward, we say Ward, then we say Dre.
Yeah.
So so
I say his first and last name. He's one of my favorite boxers. Yeah. What's the other one?
What's that dude name that used to have the hair in the back?
Who?
With hair in the back.
Yeah.
The hair in the back. Oh, Ward? Well, no, he got like a mohawk or something. A shag? Who you talking about? Back in the way? Sugar Ray Leonard? You taking him back?
No. Roy.
Roy Jones?
Roy.
Oh, I used to like Roy Jones. That was a chicken fighter.
Right.
Yeah. Roosters.
Yeah.
Okay. We still said Roy Jones though, right?
Roy Jones. But I just said Roy and you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. Him and Floyd into it right now.
Who's Roy Jones?
Why?
Yeah.
What's that?
Floyd, Roy told him he ain't the real GOAT or something like that.
Yeah.
He told him that.
Yeah,
Roy Floyd that. Say he a paper champion.
I don't know about that. I think he's a pretty swift boxer. I can't take that away from him.
I think a lot of the previous, cats that came before Mayweather, they kind of discredit his stock because they say he handpicked all his fights or whatever. But in reality, I respect him as a businessman because he beat the game at its own game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He was able to walk away from the game super rich, and he ain't slurring his words. So he won.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thumbs up.
Like think about it. If y'all went to work and say, you know what, today I'm just gonna staple papers. You know what I mean? Or when I go to work today, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs and I'm gonna count these paper clips. If you can pick how you gonna get paid, who wouldn't do that?
Right.
Look,
I don't care what you say. Yeah, I don't care what you say. Wells Fargo respected. They know me by first name in there. So
But that's what I do respect about Clarissa, because even though she might know, she still would do it just to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll take anybody. She even want to fight men, which I don't think is appropriate. But
no, it's not.
I like that confidence. No, but that's what she
Yeah, she wanted to fight Keith Thurman.
Sit her ass down. Girl, Keith will mop you. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know Keith.
But I don't.
But men are stronger than women, and she should stop.
So you said she could knock out a man. Amen. Not
I don't care if it's Keith Thurman, Keith the mailman, Keith that work at
or Keith at 7-Eleven
with a suspect chin.
Yeah.
She got a chill.
No, she should stop with the bullcrap. And Papoose should be very looking at her sideways. But
4-5. And she gonna wake up when it's time to eat. I'm talking about you, Miss.
I'm about to go eat right now.
Hey, what y'all gonna eat?
I don't know. You said Roberto's. That sounds good.
That sounds good, man.
Like, what y'all doing tomorrow? Still sitting down on the couch?
Yo,
but I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Love y'all too.
Okay. Well, I want to give my thanks to y'all that got down in the chat with us live. Your presence is my present. I love and appreciate y'all for that. So that's Facebook and YouTube. So let me make sure I go ahead and give my applause. And I'll be back, I think, regular schedule next week. I think so, at 2:00. But next month, I'm doing a debut Kids Corner. I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited about that. Young man wrote a book. He started writing books at 2.
Wow.
He had help at 2. When he was 4, he had his own. He was an independent author. Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. So, So what y'all want to say before we wrap up out of here? Who going first?
All I'm going to say is do what's best for your mental health. Keep your mental health.
She's trying to justify R. Kelly again. Okay, I'm going to let you finish. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Best for your mental health to survive in this crazy ass world that we live in right now.
Amen.
And that's real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And for me, to all the young men that's out here dating, like who like you.
Amen. I like that. That's reminding me of a Marvin Gaye song. He said, I want you the right way. He said, I want you, but I want you to want me too, just like I want you.
His back. Gotcha.
Yeah. Go listen to it. That was his divorce album. It's called Here, My Dear. He dedicated to the woman who broke his heart and left him.
Damn.
Nas did that too. I think it was called, what was it called? Life is Good. But he had a lot of breakup songs on there. Men do have emotions. They feel a way.
That's a fact.
What you got to say, GB?
Man, I'm well hydrated right now, so I can't even put it together. Just be yourself, man. For real. Make them respect you for who you really are, unless it's a business play. But other than that, man, when you're in your circle of your real ones, man, just be yourself. For sure.
Yeah.
Amen.
I just want to encourage you all to keep gratitude in your attitude. Be thankful and grateful for the things that are going right for you, and it'll just manifest. If you plant that seed and you water it, then it grows, and you just have a beautiful garden of positive things that help you stand during these rough times, because we're going to have hard times, period. And I appreciate y'all. We got to do this again, y'all. So let's see when we're going to do this again. Y'all know y'all are a fan fave. And I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we out of here. Peace.
Bye.